diamonds aren't cold enough. I need a new man tough enough to hold my hand when the night gets long, to carry my spirit when the days go wrong. My soul is bright gold, like I swallowed the sun, but I'm burning too wild for just anyone. You think you got me figured out, but baby you don't. I'm not your quiet shadow, I was made to shine for the limelight, drunk off of white wine, wrapped in the finest, but baby I'm timeless, made for the limelight, living like it's midnight, crown on my spirit, forever I shine this, leather and lace, I walk that line, between danger and heaven the edge is mine. Don't cage me in diamonds, don't sell me a dream, I'm the voice in the thunder, the witch in the stream. You think you've seen a star before, but you don't know me. I was made for this world, and the world was made for me. Made for the limelight, drunk off of white wine, wrapped in the finest, but baby I'm timeless. Made for the limelight, living like it's midnight, crown on my spirit, forever I shine this, moonlight on my shoulders, fire in my veins, every scar I carry sings louder than the pain. Call me reckless, call me free, I was born to be seen. Made for the limelight, drunk off of white wine, wrapped in the finest, but baby I'm timeless. Made for the limelight, living like it's midnight, no chains can bind this, forever I'm
Hello, everybody. What up, YouTube peoples, internet peoples, weirdos, buckaroos, ChatRats, and TURTLERIDERS? What up? Welcome to the 1 year anniversary. 1 full year of RatHouseMedia. Crazy. Never thought we'd get this far. Gotten a lot farther than I thought we would. But it's been fun. A lot going on YouTube the last few days. There's a shitload of stuff to talk about, so I'll pick and choose as we go. And we've been trying to find somebody to read this lawsuit for us that can read it so that we don't get in trouble. So I think we're going to watch Larry Foreman read it to us today for a little while before this winds up. And I'm sure this will escalate slightly. Slightly going to escalate. Lots of people have the link. See who shows up to hang out. I believe probably have a good time. What up, Leuven? What up, sweet woman?
What's up? Happy 1 year.
Happy 1 year.
Happy 1 year to you, sweet woman. You were here.
That's right.
You've been here the whole time. Leuven's been here.
What a year it's been.
Oh, it's been so much drama in the LBC. You know, it's kind of hard being the Snoop Deal Double G. And my favorite thing from the whole year is this. That's my favorite. So I started a pretty stiff goal. It's going to be tough to get through that. tough to get through it. I was debating on just turning them off, going with the membership, gifting them. Because the memberships fall off every day. It sucks. It's like, no, don't let it go. The gifted ones are great. Oh,
It's going to be a good show. You'll get both.
yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't come up short, but a couple times we'll be fine. It's been an exciting morning from the time I woke up. Woke up listening to Jess Machado. I don't know. She kind of went off a little bit. Yeah.
Well, I never had the opportunity to listen to that one yet. Woke up real late.
Yeah. We might do that later. Get into a little bit of drama later or something like that. But yeah. It's gonna be weird.
I missed it. I had to go to Boston today.
Oh. What are you doing in Boston?
Volunteer event at work.
Work related. That's good.
Yeah.
What's the weather like now?
It's nice. It's sunny. 83-ish.
Ooh, 83-ish is good. Good place to be. But yeah, we wouldn't have made it a year without people watching, so.
Yeah, this community has been awesome too.
Yeah, it's all of our birthdays. Just checking stuff. Not really in a hurry. Gotta wait for the queen to wind down, which is gonna be a while. It's always somebody going this time. Always. It's prime time.
Yeah, and like you said, there's just been so much happening in the past couple of days, and a lot to cover.
It has been a lot, which is good. Good for us. A lot to choose from.
I joined October 19th officially on the Discord. So.
Lubin's about 8 or 9 months old in the game. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just looking through some stuff. Well, let's start with this. We'll see how it goes. We'll listen to a little Larry Foreman. If it's boring, it's not any good, we'll switch it over to somebody else. What up, Dean? Dean's in the chat. Yo. Yo. This will be a good starting point. I don't know where we're going to end up. Probably won't stick to the routine because we never do. But I think he does a pretty good job of reading this. You know, he's good at this.
I'm a fan of Larry Foreman myself, so.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Hundreds of thousands of people are. It's crazy. To watch him post a video and then it's like 2,000 views. The next day it's 100.
Don't forget to drop his link in the chat, mods.
Oh, sweet one. Drop 10 membos. Thank you. There's a ton of shit running. Oh, dang. Dang. Appreciate it. Might just leave that up for a while.
Dean just one-ups me. Thanks, man.
He does. Did it on purpose. That's good. That's a great competition. Well, I'm ready to see how it all ends. But it landed kind of cool. We're the 200th episode and the 1-year anniversary and a pregame all landed on the same day.
So awesome.
Yeah, and there's lots of shit running in here. The gate's killing it, but air conditioner, dishwasher, whatever is in here that can make noise is making noise. So that's what you hear when I'm talking for now. But yeah, we'll get into this and then just let her ease off the ground. See if we can get up to, how many feet is it? 39.
Hey, it's Black Friday. Just want to fly. It's me, Mark. Bro, what are you doing?
Oh, God damn. Gonna be one.
And the last one you will see when we get there. Folks, there is nothing that I can say to prepare you for what you're about to witness. As I said in the introduction, we now have concrete evidence and explanation as to why the town of Canton was hiding Sean Good's phone and Michael Proctor's phones for such a long time to avoid what you're about to see. It is horrific. It is despicable. It is sexist, misogynistic, anti-Semitic, and racist. The level of corruption is one thing. This is both Good's and Proctor's internal belief system about groups of people like women, African Americans, and Jews. We're going to go over the complaint together. There's going to be a lot of blurring and a lot of censoring that I'm going to have to do as we read it together, but we have to do it. This was filed earlier this morning on June 4th, 2026. So this is brand new stuff. Complaint. Introduction. The not guilty verdict in Commonwealth versus Karen Reed on June 18th, 2025 did not merely end a wrongful prosecution. It shone an unflinching spotlight on something the Massachusetts State Police and the town of Canton PD, MSP, and CPD, respectively, moving forward, have spent years trying to conceal. An embedded culture of bigotry, misogyny, systemic failures, and institutional rot at the very core of both organizations. I mean, listen to those words. And by the way, this is signed by Alan Jackson and Aaron Rosenberg. They co-authored it along with their teams. As a result of this entrenchment, Ms. Reed now files this action against MSP and CPD for their negligent hiring, training, and supervision of biased and corrupt police officers whose actions violated her constitutional rights and caused immense harm. At the heart of Ms. Reed's claims lies a distressing narrative, one not just about individual rights, but about fundamental principles upon which our society is built. Through this action, the MSP and CPD will now be forced to answer for their police officers' unlawful conduct against Ms. Reed that is set forth in detail below, but also for the insidious culture of bigotry and misogyny that fostered such unlawful conduct and has likely resulted in other unconstitutional criminal investigations in which countless unknown others have also suffered. Oh yes, we're going in, folks. Indeed, the MSP and CPD have avoided facing this very moment for years. Ain't that the truth? But it's now time for the long-awaited transparency and accountability owed to the citizens of this Commonwealth. Former MSP...
What day did you start your channel on, Emily? We're going to have an Emily C birthday soon, too.
Yay.
68 videos for Emily C. That's a lot. People don't realize how long it takes to build up videos.
Yeah, and you do a lot of editing and...
It's a lot. Let me show you while we're just goofing before we get into the meat of that. Where are you? There we go. Check this out. June 9th. Joined. 8.36 thousand subs. 366 videos, which includes shorts. 9,416,646 views. 9,416,646 views. Wow.
Nice.
And those are good stats. That's some pretty good stats right there. Pretty good. 9 millones. Yes, it's awesome. It's a fun thing to do if you like doing it. If you don't like doing it, then it's just too much of a grind. I wouldn't deal with the headache of it. Because it is a headache. If you work in the daytime. If you just sit around all day, it's probably pretty easy. You don't have to battle to get to the computer all the time, which it's always been worth it. So hang out with your friends. And I sent my wife the link in Discord too, so at some point she may come up here with us.
Toy.
Yeah, right.
We will find out.
SP Detective Michael Proctor, and former, as of 2 days ago.
Spark.
So Sean Good is no longer a sergeant either with CPD as of June 2nd, 2000. 26. CBD Sergeant Sean Good are virulent bigots whose hatred for anyone and everyone different from themselves permeates their every action. They are not officers who occasionally voiced an offensive remark. They are men whose written and recorded communications sent to one another and to circle of like-minded friends over the course of a decade established entrenched and unrepentant hatred for women, Black Americans, Asian Americans, Jews, Hispanics, Arabs, and gay people. Isn't that insane? I mean, are we surprised? Not really, but nobody knew how deep the rabbit hole goes. Their unfitness for any position of public trust was not subtle. It was extensively documented and, as set forth below, knowable to MSP and CPD long before either agency assigned them to investigate and prosecute Ms. Reed. Proctor's and Good's involvement at the outset of the investigation into the death.
Yes, it's been worth it.
80K.
It's been fun, and it's something to do that doesn't require me to have to go do a bunch of other stuff. Just do it from home. Plus, my wife likes it, so it's kind of her thing. That's how I got started. So yeah, it's been worth it. More than worth it at this point.
Death of John J. O'Keefe III invariably and irredeemably contaminated it in every respect, as depicted in thousands of written and audio messages that the Norfolk County DA's office has thus far hidden from public view. Remember, they were fighting tooth and nail back in December to try and make sure that these texts never see the light of day. And far from the inclusive values that both organizations publicly claim to pursue, Proctor and Good secretly and proudly wore badges of hate. Indeed, bigotry guided their every act as law enforcement officers for years, but such conduct remained disguised by their uniforms they wore and obscured by the support and encouragement they received inside the walls of the very institutions designed to prevent such injustice and protect the public. For the MSP and CPD who hired, trained, supervised, and observed these two for years, Proctor's and Good's hateful and despicable views were not only part of their own daily vernacular, but were woven through the fabric of their organization's culture and everyday conversations. Proctor, after telling Good about a multi-car accident in Canton, actually, take your time. I saw a N-word was involved. So I wouldn't rush if you're working. Let them die. This is a Massachusetts State Police at the time trooper talking about a potential victim in a car wreck. And because of the color of their skin, Michael Proctor says to Good, no need to take any action. Let them die. We already knew the kind of horrific person Proctor was. We now get a glimpse into the inner workings of his mind, unfortunately, even more so than before. We thought that the texts that were read during the trial were bad. Folks, you ain't seen nothing yet. Have you been injured in an accident? Have you been hurt by a doctor? Have you suffered from a dog bite? Have you lost a loved one due to someone else's negligence? I went into Canton High this morning to get a train.
Yeah, let's pair this up. Felicia recommends this. Felicia's never wrong. K-Joan, you are awesome. Everybody else is too. We're going to read all these tonight for sure.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Cajun and Dean are tied now. Cajun and Dean leading the race. Can't leave just Dean's up there now. I have to swap it with K. Jones. All right. This is let's listen to the H3 podcast when they're talking about Turtleboy. We'll pair that up. See if we can get about 45 videos going to the point where only I can remember what we're doing.
And this is where Turtleboy gets his online persona name.
Is it just me? Or does he look like he's trying to fuck that turtle?
Absolutely. That's the whole joke about it.
Could they have made the turtle a little bigger so that it actually look like he's riding it? But with that size turtle, it doesn't look good for that guy.
No, the poor turtle.
We usually don't celebrate those kind of actions here in America, but this guy fucked a turtle and it's now a statue.
In Worcester. Or
What
as
are we
Mary
doing?
B would say, Worcester.
Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce.
It is
That's-
quite the statue.
I mean, look at that. He's giving it all to that turtle. Balls deep. Turtle cannot get away. See how he's got the side mount on the turtle? That's crazy. He's not riding that turtle. That turtle is not happy right now. Crazy.
Turtleboy gets his online persona name. So the real Turtle Boy is Aiden Kearney. He is what I consider to be, like I said, my state's bad empanada. He is a right-wing blogger and doxer who has been targeting activists, especially Black and queer activists and women of all shades and sexualities for years, especially around the Black Lives Matter movement and after, and trying to get them fired for years across the state. He allegedly would organize harassment campaigns of people calling the jobs of these.
I'm going to say their opinion of him is not very high. Which is weird because he just watched all of their stuff.
It doesn't sound like it is so far, anyway.
These activists and trying to do campaigns to get them fired. A woman in my town got fired because of him, allegedly. So no, I don't think that he's like a cool, good-hearted guy.
Well, what does he do here that people like, or why he would even have?
Well, because he
But
was
just
on
one second,
Karen Lee's side.
though. Can you
Hmm?
just, what did she do to get fired? That is the whole question. Did she deserve getting fired? Like, I mean, just simply saying somebody, thank you. Simply saying somebody in my town got fired because of this person. I mean, whatever. Like, they probably or most likely did something to cause them getting fired. So I don't know. It's just kind of just really silly statement for me.
Yeah, I kind of liked him until we watched this video. See what they say.
He believed that she was innocent. He believed that there was a cover-up, and I agree with him. I agree with him in this situation, but the way he goes about things is disgusting. He has now been arrested and charged with intimidating witnesses in this case, intimidating jurors.
And this is how he makes
harassing
his money, though.
jurors.
So he's like probably really out there.
Yes, he makes all of his money now on his website, Turtleboy, doing like he exploded because of this case, right? Before that, he was just like a small-time blogger shitting on social justice warriors and all of that. But since the case,
Thanks, Winks. Danny, I think you're muted.
Yeah, I'm muted. All this shit's running. What's up, Winks? Winks is the bombs. Well, Winks is in the lead now. Yo, what up, Dean?
Yo, what's going on, guys?
Just dude's rip on Turtleboy.
Hey,
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, guys. This is a fucking big one. And I've been watching, Danny, and I feel like there's not enough fucking energy. I know you messaged me right before this stream. Danny, you guys don't get it. Danny was like, I'm tired. We need more fucking energy, Danny. This is the 200th episode. It's the 1 year fucking anniversary on the fucking dot, dude. What are we fucking doing? What are we fucking doing, Danny?
You want me to scream at people?
Preferably the mods, yes.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
I always get a kick out of that.
You don't have to spend money. There's
Dean
no
looks like a floating head.
It's
the dark shirt.
Money. So where are you at in the world? What you up to?
I am in Niagara Falls right now.
Niagara Falls. I bet that's awesome.
Well, I haven't gotten. I would have. You're very inconvenient, Danny. I would have gone to the actual falls, but you were like, "Oh, it's the 1 year anniversary," and so I decided to do this instead. Luckily for me, I've already been like less than a year ago, and it was fucking beautiful. But I'm just in a hotel on the exact opposite side of the falls.
So you can just go outside and check them out?
No, I'm on the other side of the town.
Below it?
Yeah.
You're below the falls in the cave?
Yes, I'm hiding in a cave, and I feel like that was a racist remark, Danny. Once again, I am Arab.
Middle Eastern.
Yes,
Watch out for cave
Danny's
eater.
fucking calling me a fucking
Don't.
cave dweller.
You don't have waterfalls though, at all.
Wow, now he's saying that all we do is live in fucking deserts. You racist son of a bitch.
I didn't make it up. I didn't.
I'm
make
Team Dean on this. I got it all in
Oh,
my blood too.
it
So
up. Dean.
Yeah, we're both Arab.
Oh, Dean, I was watching Mad Story last night about 3 a.m. Guess
Oh,
what?
jeez.
Guess what kind of shirt he had on?
Dude, he sent me a picture and I was so excited. I already know. He sent me a picture. You know what, Danny? Maybe now's the time. I don't know how you feel about it, that we shill the fucking store now that you're bringing it up. Granted, I would need a fucking mod to put the link in the chat for the store. Why isn't that always being spammed, Danny? Why isn't that?
Maybe they have other things to do, like cook dinner.
Well, maybe they shouldn't be wrenching here if they got other things to fucking do, Danny.
Yes, this is a serious place. We're very serious.
All right, let me see.
We're in it a year deep now. We have to get serious about this.
Let's see. Paste.
You get your store up. Yes, and I'm hoping.
Danny, should I have banana pudding
Oh,
tang
pudding time.
or nitro fumes?
I'm gonna go with the tang.
Okay.
Banana pudding tang. Sounds excelente.
Let's party.
I got
get
something
your-
in the backstage, Danny.
You got it. Hold on, let's see it now. Oh, here we go.
Alrighty, guys. This is my favorite part of the stream, the shill part, the shillin'. Guys, we have such a beautiful new merch store, as I'm sure you may have heard me say before. Guys, check out this RatHouseMedia wine tumbler, guys. It's only $21. It comes in one size. Look at that. It's beautiful white. Beautiful white with the logo. You're going to want this wine. You're going to want this wine tumbler, guys. It is a great wine tumbler. We got this mug. It comes in 11 ounces, 15 ounces, 20 ounces, guys. 20 ounces. Fill it with vodka. Fill it with whatever the fuck you want. Just drink and give Danny all your money. Guys, check out this beanie. This is a RatHouseMedia beanie, only $24, 24 even. It's not $23.99. It is 24 even. Look, we even got a model. We got a model. It's got the flag, the RatHouseMedia flag, which looks an awful lot like the American flag with RatHouseMedia on it. Check out her eyes. She's got beautiful eyes. It really complements this beanie, guys. You're going to want this beanie. You're going to want to buy everything in this store. Guys, check out these stickers. Check out these stickers. I heard you're not going to want to buy the 3x3. You're going to want to buy the 15 by 3.75, guys. It comes with some beautiful stickers. 5 different stickers. I slept with Turtleboy. RatHouseMedia. The classic 3-2, guys. You guys remember the 3-2? It's good. ChatRats Lounge, guys. And lastly, if we can scroll up, RatHouseMedia. That's a different RatHouseMedia rat on there. He's got, I think, a detective hat. Yes, he's got a detective hat. He's blowing smoke or, I don't know, maybe blowing out jizz. One of the two, guys. And also, check out the steel koozie, guys. Check out this. This is a beautiful steel koozie. I don't know what a steel koozie is, but this is it, guys. This is the steel koozie. This is the steel koozie to end all steel koozies, guys. It's RatHouseMedia. This got Danny's rat suit on it. It's just beautiful stuff, guys. This is what you're going to want to buy. And lastly, of course, guys, it wouldn't be a 1-year anniversary if I didn't shill the Dean and Danny Do the Internet shirt, guys. It comes in black. It comes in navy. It comes in charcoal. Ooh, that's really nice. Check out that in charcoal. Guys, we're Beavis and Butthead, and we're doing the internet. It comes in small, medium, large, extra large, double extra large. And for you big ones, it comes in triple extra large. Go and buy this shirt. This is the fucking day to buy the shirt, guys. I hope mods are spamming the link in the fucking chat. This is the day. It's the 1-year anniversary, 200th episode. Alrighty, guys.
That's fun. You're getting good at that.
Is the shirt soft?
You're getting good at
it might be made out of Egyptian silk. It might not be. It might be Egyptian cotton for all I fucking know. But it's a great shirt. We've had multiple people buy it, but everybody, if you're a fan of this channel, you really do want that shirt.
Obviously, I'm a fan.
Well, then buy the fucking shirt, sweet woman. What the fuck? I checked the
Maybe I
sales.
want to feel
Sales
cozy.
are down. Sales are fucking down. I'm a fan. Buy the fucking shirt. All right, sorry.
All right, Matt Stork says it's soft. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Matt Stork says it's a good shirt, which is all of that comes from the high-end materialist. I didn't do any like regular shirts, so they're all like the nicer t-shirts. Supposed to be. But I've got some in my cart. I just haven't bought them. You know?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one after this. I know I've been telling everybody to buy. I'll buy it right now while I'm on stream. If I get give me a second.
What are you getting, the small?
No, I'm getting the large. I'm
You're not getting
a little bit of a stomach.
Hey, we want to see that. You're not buying a large. There's no way.
I'm buying a large, dude. I want to wear it to bed like I'm a cute little girl that wears too big of a t-shirt.
Maybe pajamas for you. If you wear it to the store, you're gonna look like you're from the '90s, like hip hop. You know what '90s hip hop looks like? And they got their like crisscross, and you put your pants on backwards. You got a giant, huge shirt on.
Hey, it's Black Friday. Just want to fly. It's me, Smart. Bro, what you doing?
90s hip hop.
Yes.
90s.
Sorry, I'm busy trying to buy the shirt so I can rub it in everybody's face that I got a fucking shirt.
Oh, what's up, Cherry? Thank you for coming to hanging out.
Yo!
Hey, Cherry.
Cherry used to come and hang out on panel all the time. Something happened.
Don't know what you're talking about. Danny, why are you trying to cause problems where there aren't any? See, you made me punch my fucking mic. You piece of shit.
I'm looking for content. Always.
Wow, you're trying to make content off of one of your fucking panelists? You're a piece of shit, Danny.
Oh, easily. It'd be way better if it was about you. You know what I mean?
Danny's just tired of drama involving him, so now he's got to push drama on his fucking co-host. That's fucked.
Well, everybody's good with Dean.
Yo, dude, that's true. I really like how Danny keeps catching strays. Meanwhile, I say the meanest things on this panel, and Danny's the only one catching any strays from it. Sorry, that's funny.
It's fun. Well, me and Mary B. Mary B's caught a couple of rounds of mortar rounds on it. Let me try to find you, Mary B, real quick. Oh my God, y'all post too much in the Discord. I can't find shit. Where are you? Good night. Scrolled. Oh, there you are. Finally. Dying. Yeah, this is Mary B's last week. Why are you not in there? That's weird. There's no there. Uh-oh, something's wrong with StreamYard.
Oh, is she trying to join?
Oh, no.
Whatever
I mean, is it the end of the world if Mary B can't join us? Is it? Is it
No.
the end?
Here's Mary B's trip through the yeah. It's been a week for Mary B. Oh yeah, make sure you guys check out Maybell Morrissey's page. Get subscribed. I think she's doing it
me.
super early in the morning.
Hi.
Hey guys, happy anniversary.
Yo.
Happy anniversary.
Were you talking about me dodging mines?
Mm-hmm. How Dean made it through crystal clear.
As usual.
Scathed. Oh, we love Dean though.
Mm-hmm. It's okay.
I mean, I
It's
say
not
what the
like I don't
people.
already.
I say what the people want to hear. You know, I'm a man of the people. I'm a man of the chat, guys. And wow, Danny, you have a shit ton of very big super chats.
Congratulations. You deserve it.
I
That
do
sounded
not.
sarcastic.
I do
Yeah.
not.
No.
I was not being
It's in there.
sarcastic. Shut up, Dean. Don't sit here and try to like say that my tone is not what it is. Oh, Meatball Morrissey's in here. Hi, Meatball Morrissey. We met before. I don't know if you remember. You were in a blue unitard.
Yeah, so we were just listening to H3 go ham on Turtleboy.
What, they were rude about him?
Oh, fuck yeah. Listen to this shit.
He has blown up and feels very self-important. He is a former teacher who resigned in disgrace in 2014 because of he was accused of lewd and intimidating behavior toward a young woman at a Patriots football game in Buffalo. I mean, just couldn't get more Massachusetts than that. There was an investigation by the school committee during which he resigned instead of letting himself get fired. And as soon as that was done, he started his crusade against the school. He's tried to become a school board member in his town. Like he is not good people, in my opinion. So,
Well, she didn't have
opinion.
That we could tell, but just by she was saying.
That's your opinion. Oh, no.
Did you? Oh, that's cute. Did you say that this is my last week? Someone in the chat just said you said it's my last week.
That was
Last
probably
week of-
Dean.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
didn't, but I was actually hoping it was your last day.
It's been a year. Hopefully it expired. No.
I hear you. I sent Janine a link. Maybe she'll come hang out in a little while.
Oh yeah, let's see if she's
Cool.
done with work.
Probably working, but that's why I try to go a little bit early so we can just cruise through nothing and wait for the queen to quit eating. All of you too. She is.
Oh,
killing-
rough week. It was a rough week. Danny said rough
Oh, it was
week.
a rough week. Yes,
Yeah.
it was. Yes, it was.
You know, things just haven't been very kind to you, Mary B. First
They
the
never
leg,
are, Dean.
then you're catching fucking bullets everywhere.
Yeah,
They
I'm
never
telling
are,
you.
Dean. This is the story of my life.
And then I don't know if you saw in the chat, but MJ literally said, and I'm not making this up, and I know it sounds like I'm making this up. MJ said you're unmemorable. I don't know if
I
you
did
saw
see that. I did
Okay,
see
cool.
that. And she's
That
not
was
wrong.
that was just fucking.
Wrong word from MJ. Whoever that is.
Where's
Whoever-
MJ? Get up here. Say it to my face.
Ooh. Ooh, them streaming words. Those are streaming words. Well, let's see. I kind of like these people when they did the JFK roast. But I'm not really liking them anymore after this.
No, they're
October
fucking haters. They don't
2023.
need to get all the information.
During the trial, which ended in 2024, he was arrested for allegedly harassing and intimidating Proctor, the main investigator, who is a dickhead. We hate him. He sucks. He's a very, very bad guy, right? But you also can't fucking do that. You can't do that, right?
Why not?
Along with several people who were at the house party that night. So this is 2023, the first time that he was charged with intimidating and harassing witnesses. Okay. Here he is getting arrested in his free Karen Reed sweatshirt, which I'm sure he was selling as merch, right? Get your bag, King, or whatever the fuck. So there he is getting arrested in 2023. He was specifically accused as well of going to the home of a grand jury witness, shoving her and threatening her.
What?
Whoa, where did she get that?
What the hell is this?
Get this at? Because
They didn't even. They're
It's all
coming at this with a
upset.
completely biased opinion.
We haven't seen any type of physical altercations.
It's
all.
one thing to be dumb. It's another thing to be unattractive. But when you're both, man, that's a bad life. That's a bad life.
Just should have tried to learn a little bit about why he was arrested instead of just pushing the idea that it was, oh, it's just witness intimidation. Just they have a larger audience. This is kind of one of those things where it can gain a little bit more traction with their type of audience. And if they just push that type of idea to their audience without actually going into any of the substance of it, it's just kind of gross.
Yeah, also gross to look at.
I had no idea this was their opinion because we were all in favor of this channel after the Shrilla the Killer roast on JFK.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can identify hoodburgers really easily.
Even the most beautiful person can be ugly. She's ugly on the inside.
And out.
Sad how wrong they are, though. They're not just a little bit wrong. They're like 300. Oh, God, it's crazy.
300 and something pounds? Sorry. All right, I'll stop. That was me.
No, 300 and something pounds. They was exactly wrong. Take 5 minutes and just watch some of the stuff. It's a shame. This is their opinion.
That's crazy. All for the content, because that's how he gets his money, right?
Yes. And because he was like obsessed with the trial, in my opinion, obsessed with Karen Reed. He was like texting with her. And I think he felt like her white knight. And so he's doing all of this and escalating. And he finally gets charged with harassment and intimidation of witnesses. He is still awaiting trial, but he's out on bail. The state of Massachusetts keeps trying to revoke his bail because he has continued to say horrific shit about people connected to this case. As recently as May of last year, maybe more stuff.
Try as recently as today. These people suck. Should have done a little bit of research on the people he's talking about and the people that you're fucking obviously sitting here protecting.
Right. You know, I think what happens here is when you have such a large audience, it doesn't actually matter. Like facts don't matter. You can just say whatever you want. No one's going to actually look into it. I'm sure their audience isn't familiar with the case at all. And it doesn't matter. This is just content for them, you know, which is a thing, I guess.
I mean, if you want to be a bootlicker, that's up to you, you know?
So he's facing felony charges for that. And he's also part of a defamation lawsuit against him and Karen Reed from the homeowners and their family. So the Alberts and the McCabe's have sued Karen Reed and Turtleboy. It's like, I wish she was not implicated in shit with him.
Yeah.
To me and to a lot of people, well, they were in contact. They were in contact, and her lawyers
because he
were
was
in
championing
contact.
for her. So
yes.
So yeah, maybe they knew something that you
her
don't.
Lawyers
Bitch.
would send stuff to him. It says the lawsuit claims that Reed's attorneys intentionally filed.
I was just reading that, Danny.
Intentionally filed an
there was a
unredacted
nicer
version
host, but she
of a
ate
police
him.
report in the case.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Damn, I'm kind of let down by this. We're gonna have to pick a game up after this fucking.
Which included the plaintiffs' private addresses, cell phone numbers, and social security numbers. So this is the McCabe's, the Alberts, everybody in the house. So that was all public. After Reed allegedly sent Kearney a copy of the filing. So allegedly Karen Reed herself sent a copy of this unredacted doxable police report to Turtleboy, known doxer.
Oh my God.
He publicly posted images from it, including the unredacted information. during
I don't
his
know.
live stream. Minutes after the broadcast that included the sensitive information, Reed's own lawyer apparently texted or allegedly texted Kearney and said, "That was priceless, dude. Great fucking show. Really enjoyed the turtle reporting." So he
Okay.
sucks. He was right in this
You
moment.
suck.
He fucking sucks.
You fucking suck.
Yeah, these people now suck.
I don't know how he puts up with this shit. Like, this fucking makes me so mad.
Yeah, your information is completely wrong.
You're a loser, guy.
There's like so many people that lived this with him, so I would really do some research if I were you, lady.
There are a lot of places that can actually get this info. Like, you could watch the fucking shows yourself.
You could watch this video.
You're a loser, guy.
I mean, this video right here will tell you everything you need to know
You're a loser, guy.
about all your house defendants. They're all piled up on a fucking bench right over to the right of this.
You're a loser, guy.
Running their fucking mouth, very intimidated. It's
Right.
corruption. Somebody has to get in there and dig the shit out. Corrupt people don't out theirself. Have they seen the text messages from Proctor? Have they done any research into any of these people?
You're a loser, guy.
Yeah, they're like, oh, well, Proctor is a horrible human being, but you still can't pick on him. Why not? How does change happen by just sitting back and being like, oh, we don't pick on people? The fuck?
And the witness intimidation law in Massachusetts, it's, completely unconstitutional on its face. So do your research, please.
Right. When they say, oh, he's a witness intimidator, it sounds pretty bad until you find out that, like, that's not what he is. That's just what they call him.
Or emotional damages. What is
Right.
that?
He went to their houses. He
They
had a
went straight
fucking
to X.
rally.
All of their info from X, probably. Every bit of it. In
I
like
bet
8
you friggin' Krusty Panties is sitting there sending them like
Oh my God.
paragraphs and paragraphs of information about him.
Yeah, her version of Cliff Notes.
Yeah.
Probably enjoyed this stream for sure.
As someone who has been an activist in Massachusetts since 2020, and who knows multiple people whose lives he's tried to ruin, people he's scared off the internet, people he's forced to like move homes.
Pieces of shit people who deserve to be exposed. Like my
So
buddy.
she's saying she knows people?
She's an activist. She came into this with that whole like woke. Oh my gosh, she got all of these people that were woke out and stuff like that. So
That's the thing, is she's friends
it
with
was
losers.
just a
That's her
biased
problem.
opinion out of the gate.
Right. Because she's friends with losers. And yes, we all around here know somebody who has gotten something written about them by Turtleboy. But
exactly,
some of them he went a little far for like what they did.
And some deserve it.
And yes, exactly. Many deserve it. And in general, it just like people need to be able to speak out about this stuff. She's friends with someone local. I wonder who.
I'm still upset about this because the last video of theirs we watched, we all laughed.
Right.
I was expecting good things.
Yeah, I was
Thought
expecting
they were cool.
positive
Just another friggin' what do you call it?
perspective.
Yeah, they repeat. They just repeat the same shit that they hear, They do no investigating of their own. They have none of their own
Bandwagon talking
opinions.
points.
Yep.
It's crazy. We got to finish it now.
He is not a good person. He's not a good person.
Speed her up.
Okay, so that's fucking Turtleboy. Fuck him. But now we have new lawsuits. Okay, Karen Reed is now. We can take Turtleboy off if we haven't already. There are 3 lawsuits.
Let's just do this because I think I
Thick
subbed.
mustache.
No, luckily I did not subscribe last time. So yeah,
Nice.
glad I didn't.
Yeah, the guy
Wait,
seems
she's
like
gonna
he's
call
just kind
Felicia
of
out.
open to understanding the information. You know, like
Is Felicia super chat not before this?
She said she's about to call me out.
Oh, okay. Well, we can't leave yet then. We gotta check that out.
See
Uh-oh.
what they have to say. I'm sure it's something
in
very
motion right now. One just came out this week. So right now we have John O'Keefe's family. They are filing a civil wrongful death lawsuit against Karen Reed and several bars.
Several bars.
Yeah.
For
and
what? Letting their people just leave drunk?
Drunk, yes.
Get in the car. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yes. So that's September 2025. That was filed. Also in September 2025, Karen Reed filed a civil conspiracy lawsuit against those witnesses, as well as the lead investigator, you know, saying that they were cooking something up altogether. And now, this week, Karen Reed filed a massive lawsuit against Massachusetts State Police, as well as Canton Police, for wrongful prosecution. She accuses them of an embedded culture of bigotry, misogyny, systemic failures, and institutional rot.
So how is she going to explain that away? I mean, we've got it in black and white. Out of their words, out of their own mouth. Like, how are they going to explain that?
Can't wait for this.
Horrible fucking
She's gonna
situation.
start going into it, I'm sure, and she's not going to know anything about this. I'm thinking
A horrible situation. They have a horrible perspective of the whole thing. Very incorrect.
At the very core of both organizations. And so here she is talking about the new lawsuit. Here we go.
Nearly a year after she was acquitted of murder.
This has changed my life forever. And I can't, even if I wanted
they
to,
deserve
go back
to
to
be
my life
punished.
before January 29th, 2022.
Your mission, as you describe it, is what? To address bad cops?
It's corruption. It's corruption among law enforcement, the cops, the government, the district attorneys.
Reed has filed civil lawsuits against 2 Massachusetts police departments and 2 officers she accuses of framing her for the killing of her boyfriend, John O'Keefe. The lawsuit includes vulgar, misogynistic,
This fucking
racist
guy.
messages ascribed to the lead investigator in her case, former state trooper Michael Proctor.
okay. Seems to know a little bit about it.
rush if you're working.
Right.
Let them
She
die.
knows he's a douchebag.
Take your time. I saw an N-word was involved, so I wouldn't rush if you're working.
Oh, you know she's going to be hardcore on that.
Okay. You know, at least this isn't going to be coming from another angle entirely. I think.
Yeah, she just has TBDS.
Exactly.
And her angle on this is going to be the language. It's. Ugh. I'm waiting on
Let
Felicia.
them die.
We're getting out of here.
And he's still a cop?
Oh no, he got fired. He got fired because of the shit he said.
During that case.
Sorry, that needed to run the whole way through.
He got fired because he called her a whack job, cunt, and a bunch of other things during the investigation. He got
Good.
fired because
A
those
bit
text
more than
messages came out.
that.
Yeah. But now
Fuck
she
you.
is going back and implicating him and saying like this is a symptom of the disease within Massachusetts State Police. We have more of what he said. There's a new spate of text messages here. Here is some of it.
After Karen Reed filed a new lawsuit against Massachusetts State Police and Canton Police, alleging a system-wide failure of law enforcement led to her wrongful prosecution over 3 years. That lawsuit includes vulgar, profanity-laced text messages between Proctor and former Canton officer Sean Good that used derogatory racial remarks.
Proctor and Good, like such. Someone said it in chat, but it's like such Scarlet Letter, Crucible, Salem witch trials names.
Aimed at African Americans and Asians, as well as offensively explicit references to women. These
Fuck
are
this guy.
different from the texts about Karen Reed that he read aloud during her first trial. He called Reed a, quote, whack job, talked about her.
All right, so he's in trouble. Here are some new text messages, okay? Apparently there are thousands of them between these two officers. They threw out slurs and derogatory terms, wished harm on women and people of color, and talked about sexually assaulting romantic partners as they slept. Proctor also discussed planting coke on people.
Yes, these are the people that Turtleboy exposed, you big dummy. Like, this is the shit that was going on, and these are the people you're protecting when you say Turtle Boy is bad. Like, this is the exact fucking thing.
Because if it wasn't for him, they would have gotten away with it.
Oh,
This
yeah,
never would have been uncovered.
never would have seen any of this stuff ever.
That witness intimidation law, or that case that she was talking about with Proctor. Hey, that's Proctor.
No, you can't connect them like that, Lubin. You can't have a bad opinion and a good opinion at the same time. But yeah, the whole thing, we know all of this stuff because of one person, and it's Turtle Boy.
You big dummy.
Just don't make no sense. Maybe should have done a little bit more research, but they know that. I bet you, because when he watched their video, remember, he kind of ragged on them for being liberal. So I think once he did that, I think they may have saw that. And which, I mean, they are obviously pretty liberal, but
She seems to be like from this area. That's
yeah.
the idea I got from her.
She probably lives right around the corner from you. She's a huge activist. Never mind.
Probably.
All
That's
of
why I
this,
don't talk to anyone.
this whole thing's went down when this massive activist not involved at all. But she knows about the Black Lives Matter stuff. But not the Karen Reed corruption.
You don't have to agree with everything he's done, but you can admit that he is doing something good here.
Oh, he's already done it. Now we got to get him out of trouble for doing it, because it's just fucking ridiculous. If you went back and watched it, because Sweet Woman was at the Rolling Rally where
Sure was.
charges, and there shouldn't have been any charges called from that.
You guys are
Yeah.
out there beating people up.
Oh my god, it was all old people.
You bought some lemonade.
Yeah, it was crazy. And it was so funny. Like it was all old people. It was crazy.
Terrifying.
Very calm.
Terrifying. If you looked out your window and saw 30 to 40 middle-aged people.
Yeah, exactly. MJ, I was the youngest one.
Buying
there.
lemonade from the children at the corner.
Crocheting while they walk. It's like, Jesus, this is terrifying.
Oh, he lost his job. Is he arrested though?
What'd you say? Oh, I thought somebody said that.
We have a
I think
timestamp
it
from
should be.
Felicia. If you want to find it.
Yeah, what is it? What is it?
It was 3:23:58.
They were
Should probably
drink a
next,
lot.
next time. Yeah, exactly. She. What's up with that? I mean, I don't
Mm-hmm.
need to know about her personal life, but I hope
Right.
she gets the drinking in order. If something would snap you into shape or make you even bigger of a drinker,
Yeah.
it would be something like being wrongfully accused of murder.
Fucking drunk murder. Yeah.
Yeah. So wild.
She had
And I
to
hate
go to,
to-
she had to go to like a program of some kind, so maybe that helped, but who knows?
I hate to simplify it again, but it really does make me think of the Lego thing going on right now.
Yeah.
Like police just doing, and I mean, listen, if you'd cover up silly ass Star Wars Lego thing, you cover up murder. We're on both ends of there's not a single
Hang
thing
on a
that they
second.
wouldn't lie about.
Pause 1 second. See, this is the shit I'm talking about with Turtle Boy. Someone said I was timed out for saying Aiden has a huge heart. I messaged him to let him know. So you went and tattled to Turtle Boy? I'm sorry.
That's Turtle Boy. That is Turtle Boy.
That's like just like
talking about him.
This is the shit that
spreading
they do. Like, it's just
misinformation.
insane. It's just insane.
So,
You're insane.
what people can you talk about in front of people that support them where they don't?
Oh,
bring
well,
they know?
I feel like more importantly, she's like, what a dumb cunt stance to take. Like, I hate to use harsh language, even though I don't actually hate it. She's like, this is the problem with Turtle Boy. It's not even Turtle Boy that did anything. You know what I mean? It's somebody in the chat. This is the problem. He has fans. Like, yeah,
People
so do you,
like him.
dumb cunt. Like, what do you mean?
It's crazy.
Right. There are people that disagree
would
with
you
you.
Always going to be people on the other side.
Do that. This is a weird thing to do. No one's
Because he
allowed to
told you,
criticize
Turtle
him.
Boys, chill.
No one's
He
allowed to
told you,
criticize
Turtle
him.
Boys, chill. He told you.
What are we
we're all
doing,
chill. So
girl?
now I told him we're both
That's all
going to
he
show you
does.
how chill we are.
Y'all are crazy. That is a crazy thing to do with peace and love. Like tattling to
Peace
Turtleboy.
and love.
Sorry, that really annoys me with peace and love. Anyway,
Want to know what really annoys me with peace and love? That you are saying shit that isn't true. You're calling him a witness intimidator when you don't even know what that means.
And you don't know the circumstances.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
I mean, she said many falsities, you know what I mean? And it's like, how dare somebody go and tell Turtleboy that she said many falsities? Like, how
About
dare
him.
somebody do that? How dare
About him
somebody tattle?
specifically, that he's on trial for.
They
Yeah.
were speaking the
You have
truth.
the right to know.
Felicia says it continues.
Oh God.
She's
Really?
tattling.
They're really irritated by your tattling, Felicia.
Like, grow the fuck up. Who even uses that word?
If we knew that, the next stream they do, we should go in there and everybody's like, "Oh, I'm going to tell Turtleboy."
Yeah, just spam her chat with "I'm telling Turtleboy." Oh,
like
don't die.
he is wants to do. Like, I'm sorry, y'all picked the wrong person to do this because I personally know people who had to leave town because they were being harassed by Turtleboy.
So you know people that are total pieces of shit who made it on Turtleboy News, because you need to be a piece of
More than
shit. It's
likely.
like the first step.
I'm not surprised that she would know those people just based off her demeanor. I'm
No,
not
no.
surprised she would associate with those people.
I'm almost convinced at this point that it's her,
It could be.
or like her brother or something. You know what I mean?
Was she friends with Kim Fair?
Harassed and threatened. It was a
Probably.
queer family, a lesbian family had to fucking leave town because they're being harassed at their home where their children live. Okay?
Hello, Turtleboy. Yeah, she's doing it again. Yeah, right now she's doing it again. Yeah, she's talking to me.
Insane. Insane behavior, snark behavior. He deserves to know when he's being spoken about. I can't defend him. Okay, whatever.
Let's
That's
leave that
it's
one.
it's
That's
snark
enough.
behavior.
It's enough.
Sorry,
Let's leave that
sorry. I just like this shit is so personal to me.
I understand.
It's so personal to me because I know like
Then
they were
maybe
my
you
friends
shouldn't
and they
be
had to leave
talking about it.
I think everything would be personal to her. Considering her size, everything is in her personal space.
Yeah. I don't know what this means. That's a good one. I don't know if that. I've never seen.
This
damn.
is Nurse
in it.
Kim. That's Nurse Kim.
If
That's
you know,
not-
you know.
Yeah, it's I can't remember now. It's like something like "Shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch." Something or
Wow, none
Someone's
of you
gonna
guys
know.
watch Nurse Kim? That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
it's been a while, okay, since she's used that term, but I know what it is. Someone tell me in the chat. Hurry up.
We're waiting. We're waiting.
Shut all the way up, you dumb bitch.
Shut
Yeah,
all the way
there-
the fuck up, you dumb bitch.
There we go. Now we're getting it. Well, I'm not a fan of those people anymore. I was.
Yep, you suck. Bye.
Their show structure gave me hope that we can live in this space, but then their personalities just ruined that for me.
Yeah.
I had
Because-
to put a lot of stuff aside when the Karen Reed trial first happened. I knew of Turtleboy from a long time ago. I was a fan. After a while, I thought he was being a little too hard on some people. You know, I was looking at what they did, and I'm like, yeah, it's kind of bad, but I feel like I feel like he was going a little too far. Then I heard he was involved in the Karen Reed case, and I started listening to him again. And people have growth. You know, they learn more, and I think he's really made a lot of himself. He's a good person. He's good for society.
Yeah, everybody that's good for society doesn't have to be a super nice person. They just got to be. Some people have to be willing to ask the questions that nobody else is going to ask. And in this case, asking those questions exposed a whole lot of shit that they didn't mention.
I think you make a really good point, Danny, because had this bitch have asked the right questions, she wouldn't have stated multiple falsities. So asking questions is good. I also saw in the chat, MJ said, he looks like his mustache is giving out yeast infections. I'm not going to insult the guy's mustache. It's a very nice mustache. That's about the only nice thing coming out of this podcast.
It is a stellar mustache.
It's fucking great.
Oh, I hope he keeps it clean.
I mean, he looks like he takes care of
They,
it.
they do mustache rise, Mary B. Sanitary.
No, thank you. Yeah. Only
Sure.
if he uses a baby wipe first.
He may say the same thing about you.
Well, then I'll fucking leave. Ain't getting any. He wouldn't anyway. Don't worry.
Or why?
Would you mind just wiping that thing down, please? Everybody go to their respective corners and please use the baby wipes.
Baby wipes for all. We'll all use baby wipes and then we will partake in dirty actions.
Yeah. All right. We'll do this again until we get sidetracked to go somewhere else. So anything good happens, spaces, whatever. You know how we are. Some good tea. I really wanted to listen to Jess Machado go off this morning, but I don't want it to seem like I'm super pro Jess Machado. I don't know.
It's probably best you don't because I got some very choice words about that fucking video, dude. About that stream.
Yeah, we don't need any more fucking Dean's the best fucking tweets.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, maybe you should. I enjoy
Seriously.
those tweets. I enjoy those
so
tweets.
sick of seeing him. I don't give a fuck. I don't even care what the opinion is. I just don't want him to get complimented. That's bullshit.
I can exist and just get
And
compliments, maybe. You should try it sometimes.
I do try. It doesn't work. I don't know what the fuck I do wrong. Sorry. You can carry on with the show.
We don't like the H3 people anymore. Sorry.
No.
Oh, see, it's already happening in the chat. Dean rocks. And I see somebody said Mary B can suck it.
Nobody said that.
You're right. Nobody said it, but I'm sure they're all thinking it.
No. Oh, Mary B is so pretty.
No, but then it's followed up by a Dean is great. Do you really want this competition?
I love
Mary
me
B?
some Mary B. Mary B is so sweet. Oh, Dean sucks.
Oh, here we go.
There was a lot more compliments before we started.
I think we should take a poll. Actually, don't do that, please.
You don't want that hit to your confidence.
You couldn't handle the answer.
I could.
Oh, God. Let me see if I can do this.
While you're doing that, somebody said Dean ruined my music video with YPE. This is from Ghazi. That's funny. Somebody said I didn't know Dean was a KMS guy. I'm a closet mini fan. I am not a KMS guy, but I did go to the show. It was cool. It was cool meeting a bunch of people. But no, I'm not a KMS guy. I do like certain KMS people. Not all of them. Some of them fucking suck, to be fair.
Yeah. All right, we'll check this out for a minute and then we'll find something else while we listen to this crap.
Then the 4 years I spent there combined, everywhere I looked, there was monkeys running around. Wanted to ask the woman in the guidance office, where are all the white kids? Where the F are all these N-words come from? Sean Good. Eat a black D-I-C-K. Michael Proctor. That lady was an absolute C-word rag N-word who had it in for me for some reason. Sean Good. Stupid ugly gook. Michael Proctor. Unfortunately, I know Randolph all too well. Place is a complete SHIT hole, filled with N-words, no good N-words. Sean Good. She's a Jew, so definitely puts out. Michael Proctor. Deport their asses. I don't care if they're here legally or what their excuse was. Effing deport those sand N-words. Sean Good. CHINK. Tard. Michael Proctor. Detroit should be destroyed along with places like Flint, Michigan. They are breeding grounds for N-words to run wild. Sean Good. Jew effer. Michael Proctor. It should be punch a N-word day in Canton today out of retribution. Any shine you see, blast it in the face. Sean Good. N-word. Michael Proctor. All have shrubs between their legs. Michael Proctor. America sucks. It was really onto something Then the effing US had to step in and ruin it. Actually, it was Russia. The US came in much later, but thank you, Michael, for the history lesson. Indeed, throughout the course of their friendship, which dates back to high school, Good and Proctor bonded over the warped prism through which they both view their surroundings and the individuals they encounter in their personal and professional lives. These distorted worldviews were shaped by unimaginable hatred and intolerance through which they dehumanize others, often wishing violence or death upon them, demeaning them, or even suggesting planting evidence on them just to cause them harm. Talk about constitutional violations just because you were born in a different country or you're a different color skin or creed or race or sex. In written and recorded audio conversations beginning in 2013, the year MSP hired Proctor when Good was already an officer with CPD, and for almost a decade later, these two law enforcement officers referred to community members whom they encountered as C-word, fat C-word, real C-word, N-word, dirty N-word, little N-word, stupid ugly G-word, C-word, C-H-I-N-K, C-tards, S-P-I-C, and Jew chicks. Proctor and Good believed these folks were polluting the neighborhood in which they lived and worked, and where they eventually served. They did more than just subscribe to and act in conformance with their bigotry. They actually memorialized in writing and voice messages to their like-minded friends. Not a few communications. Thousands of them. They discussed sharing private nude pictures of women and intentionally, oh God. They discussed sharing private nude pictures of women. I'm reading this for the first time, if you can't tell. And intentionally ejaculating on women while they slept. Few protected classes, community members, or public figures were spared. Good.
It's like if you had a list of the worst things you could do to other people, this is the list.
It's gross.
And we've got someone with the name Rope Shooter in the chat. Shout out.
Rope shooter. They said, I think Kane is related to Proctor. That's fuck. Oh, that's mean.
They do have the same language, I think.
They do have the same fucking head, too.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I know there's other places to be. I see him cooking. Melanie Little's trying to break the fucking internet in the afternoons now.
Always breaking it.
She's going to break the internet for sure. There's no doubt.
Wrote, Boston Mayor Michelle Wu is a little C-word. The governor can S my D. New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft is a terrible C-word Jew. Anne Franks is a lying C-word. Anne Franks? First of all, I think you mean Anne Frank, the Jewish girl that almost survived the Holocaust by hiding in her neighbor's attic.
Okay, I don't want that to
Unfortunately, she was
happen to you.
discovered and murdered
know
by
what
the
you really
Germans
think.
in World War II. But we have her book. She wrote a book, which to this day is taught in schools, and for some reason, he has an issue with that. Put simply,
She
they
was
were
a
then and
child.
now completely and unquestionably unfit to hold positions of authority with MSP and CPD, much less to play important roles, or in Ms. Reed's case, the primary role in homicide investigations. And despite that CPD had received, reviewed, verified, analyzed some of these messages nearly a year ago, Sergeant Good remained employed with full rank as a sworn police officer by the CPD until 2 days ago. So you see what they've done. They got Sean Good's phone and extracted the messages over a year ago, possibly even longer than that. They may have known about this for over a decade, as far as we know or don't know. But at the end of the day, they've sat on this. They allowed Sean Good to continue as a sergeant with Canton PD, despite 100% knowing this for at least over a year when they've got the text messages. And they still kept him on. So CPD is 100% complicit. So is the town of Canton. That's why they're being sued. It's very difficult to sue a city and a police department. Generally, they have pretty much absolute immunity from prosecution and from civil culpability, unless you can show an internal pattern of behavior, an internal culture that permeates and poisons its officers and citizenry. If you can show systematic failure, intentional failure to discipline and take action with respect to sergeants like Sergeant Good and the communications he has had with Proctor, etc., and they decided to instead cover it up and hide from it, then you can come after the city itself and you can lift that immunity that they so well enjoy. Because watch this, the next move is going to be very simple. It's going to be a move to argue qualified immunity or maybe even absolute immunity from civil culpability. And based on everything that I'm reading so far, and we're not even to the really good part yet, where they're going to outline exactly what laws they violated, which you can probably guess. We've kind of alluded to it just now. I don't know if they're going to be able to win on that anymore. There's too much damning evidence. On January 29th, 2022, the MSP and CPD unleashed these two misogynist bigots on Ms. Reed to work on the conflicted and corrupt investigation into the death of Mr. O'Keefe. It did not take long to trigger their hatred and target Ms. Reed. Indeed, Proctor, Good, other police officers in their respective organizations understood the assignment once their fellow cops and friends, Brian and Nicole Albert, Matthew and Jennifer McCabe, and Brian Higgins, referred to as the House defendants in Ms. Reed's pending federal court action, which is also attached, falsely reporting that Mr. O'Keefe never went in the house, even though his face was battered and bruised. He had dog bites and scratches on his arm, and he had a severe laceration on the back of his head that could only have come from a backward fall onto a rigid surface in the house rather than a flat front lawn. Law enforcement began immediately targeting and framing the female outsider, Ms. Reed. As the MSP assigned lead investigator, and without knowing any more about Ms. Reed than she was an outsider and a female, Proctor openly exposed his ossified prejudice when he described her to his group chat buddies as R-word, whack job C-word with no ass, that leaks poo, whom they decided 16 hours later into the investigation had zero chance of skating. She is effed, he pronounced. Proctor intended to, quote, make the investigation cut and dry, end quote, so he and his close-knit circles of friends could pin it on the girl. Immediately after Ms. Reed's arrest, Good made the same type of sexualized and dehumanizing comment about Ms. Reed's medical condition and physical appearance that he and Proctor peddled in the hallways of their organization on a daily basis. Quote, Jesus, every girl will want a brain tumor, multiple sclerosis, colitis, if you can look like that in yoga pants after killing your boyfriend. Oh, dear God. Meanwhile, as...
How do you hit send on some of these messages? It's like, damn, I don't know if I should send that one or not.
Yeah, for real.
That is just like such a disgusting thing to think. Never mind say.
So disgusting.
Ugh.
It's insane. I don't know. And these are police officers. And they've had this information for however long they've had it and haven't done shit about it.
No, it's easier to just cover it up. Pretend it's not happening.
Well, and that's the other thing that, like, okay, I'm still thinking about that whole H3 stuff. Like, you're gonna be calling yourself an activist, and then saying that you're gonna go against somebody that I can't wait until she finds out that this is like a First Amendment issue, the original causes for our activism of starting the United States. Like, that is going to be ridiculous to me.
Well, I don't think it actually matters to her because, as she stated before, she already has an issue with Turtleboy. I know we've moved on from that topic, but she was saying she knows people that were harassed. Like, she has an issue probably because he did a story about somebody, and so and she's close with those people. So it doesn't actually matter facts. Like, facts just don't matter. He's bad. He's
I get that.
Regardless.
No, and that's another thing that I was just about to mention too, is the fact that, like, there's certain things that are just more important than those little issues like that, and that represent the whole of us. And I would suspend my hate for somebody if it were for the for the good of everybody. So, like, that's just something that again is just very odd to me. But that's all I wanted to say about that.
Well, and since I see that there are some history nerds in the chat, it's just like when you look at history, especially the Hamilton musical, you'll see that Alexander Hamilton cheated on his wife, and it was quite the scandal. It was actually considered the first sex scandal in America. However, he made some great things happen for this country. And looking back on it, Alexander, well, I mean, he's known for the duel, but he's not known for cheating on his wife. That was just a very small thing and like a much larger picture.
Yeah, you make a really good point. Some people aren't always, like, they could have done bad things. Like Michael Jackson did terrible things. Really, really bad things. Allegedly. I believe so. A lot of people don't. I believe so. But then he's also the king of pop. You know what I mean? So it's... No, I'm just fucking around. Sorry.
I have a differing opinion on the Michael Jackson thing.
I was waiting on the punchline. See where Dean was going with that.
Thank you. See, MJ's on my side.
MJ's on anybody's side that's against Dean.
I'll take it.
Good pondered Ms. Reed in yoga pants. Proctor seized Ms. Reed's phone, and launched immediately into a search of naked pictures of her, only to report back to his colleagues and friends, disappointingly, no nudes so far. But as he wrote to others as the investigation began, he hoped that she would unalive herself. MSP and CPD's investigative approach was born out of Procter's & Good's perverse and depraved pattern of singling out and vilifying an outsider while protecting the blue line and their families. This was, of course, made more palatable by dehumanizing Ms. Reed. With the help of Good and CPD, Procter and his colleagues at MSP, including his direct supervisor, Yuri Buchanan, conducted a fundamentally conflicted and corrupt investigation where the goal was to pin it on the girl, and which included rampant violations of policies, procedures, and ethical rules. For example, and as described further below, despite the overwhelming evidence that Mr. O'Keefe was inside the house at 34 Fairview Road, they did not search the home for blood, fingerprints, or DNA evidence. The house was neither processed nor photographed by a forensic criminalist. Indeed, the investigators did not even walk into the crime scene house until a week later, and then only for a pro forma visit and a brief interview of Nicole Albert. No effort was made to secure evidence from the Albert's German Shepherd, even though Mr. O'Keefe's body was found in the front yard with fresh and obvious dog bites and scratches on his right arm. Nor did Procter, Buchanan, or their MSP colleagues conduct any physical examination of the house defendants or attempt to seize their phones. The investigators did not attempt to secure the crime scene, document evidence, collect biological material, videotape or record interviews, take DNA control samples,
What's going on, Matt?
Thanks, Meza.
Glad you came by. Glad you came by.
It is our pleasure to be in the same space as you.
It is. One day when we grow up, want to be just like Mazza.
Locate digital devices at the
Great
scene,
role model.
collect electronic devices, secure surveillance footage, create a crime scene log, or maintain even the most basic chain of custody in accordance with well-established investigative protocol. There it is again, folks, an underlining and highlighting of everything that was not done that should have been.
All right, Dean, how are you doing? Are you paying these people? You got to be throwing them some fucking money behind the scenes or something.
They're even helping them with colors.
Gosh. There's no way this many people like Dean. He's been in several communities, and if you add all of those other communities up for the people that like Dean, it's nowhere near the people that like.
Yeah,
It
that's
just takes
true.
a while.
This is his
Give
most.
it time.
Yeah, this is probably the most amount of people that have ever liked me.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, ever.
Ever.
That's good though.
Before the record was only 5. It's now up a lot more from 5. I don't know the exact number, but before it was just 5 people like me. Now a lot more, dude.
It's up to 16.
It's up to 16, yep.
Which is over 3 times more people that like you now than have ever liked you ever. And just think, Dean used to be the guy that talked about Turtleboy like the H3 people did.
That's not true. That's not even close to true.
I've got clips.
You
just
fucking
lied.
play them, dude. Show me those goddamn receipts, you lying piece of shit.
Right? Pull the tape.
His opinion has improved, though, for sure.
Thanks to Danny.
Thanks to not having anything else to do but watch Karen Reed trials over and over again for a while now. So Dean knows a lot about these cases. Don't let him fool you. He's put in the work.
Done at the outset. Why? To protect Brian Albert, Nicole Albert, Matthew McCabe, Jennifer McCabe, and Brian Higgins, also known as the House defendants. Worse yet, with the help of others at both MSP and CPD, Procter and Buchanan manufactured evidence to ensure that Ms. Reed was blamed for Mr. O'Keefe's death, intentionally diverting attention away from Procter's friends and fellow law enforcement officers. This included planting evidence at the scene, on Mr. O'Keefe's clothes, on Ms. Reed's vehicle, to support the House defendant's false narrative that Ms. Reed struck Mr. O'Keefe with her vehicle, notwithstanding that the investigators knew Mr. O'Keefe's injuries were inconsistent with motor vehicle strike and consistent with a physical altercation and a dog attack. Among other failures, MSP's and CPD's delegation of power. Here it is. So now we're narrowing in on the 2 main defendants in this case, right? Massachusetts State Police and Canton Police Department. Among other failures, MSP's and CPD's delegation of power and authority to those as biased, corrupt, and bigoted as Procter and Good led to Ms. Reed's being wrongfully accused of homicide for 3.5 years, subjected to suspicion, 2 arrests, 2 prosecutions and public trials, and public condemnation. Indeed, with the exercise of ordinary care, both MSP and CPD would have known that Procter, Good, and others were unfit for service from the beginning. Incredibly, Proctor himself acknowledged this fact in 2017 after 4 years on the job, telling his friends, "I have no idea how I passed the background. Unbelievable." Now, after being twice acquitted of all charges relating to Mr. O'Keefe's death, Ms. Reed brings this action to recover for and address MSP's and CPD's actions, inactions, and negligent failure to ensure that justice was sought and served in the aftermath of January 29th, 2022. To be clear, however, this complaint transcends Ms. Reed's personal and actionable grievance. Rather, it is a clarion call for reform and accountability. Cloaked with the emblem of authority, MSP and CPD and their employees, Proctor Good and others, betrayed their sworn commitment to uphold the law. Their prejudices undermine our very democratic principles in wielding the great force of government over those who are vulnerable and powerless. MSPs and CPD's cultures of intolerance hidden from the public, but in plain sight within these organizations, cannot stand unchallenged. MSP and CPD are culpable and must confront the consequences of their institutional negligence. I mean, my God, think about it. CPD knew about all of this. Proctor was shocked that he passed the background check. He didn't need—
Naughty Dog, we did that last night on Toys channel because I didn't want to mess the numbers up on this channel, so we went live on her channel, which we need to do anyways till we get it monetized. So we really need to do that like at least 5 more times. I think about 5 more times, or one really good one. And honestly, since I don't have to work this week, thinking about doing the after party on Turtleboy on Toys page later.
Nice.
Turtleboy after party on Toys page, hang out late night, chill. If I don't fall asleep. No, Toy's not monetized yet. She needs to watch hours. She's got plenty of subs, plenty of good content. But watch hours are hard to get, but got like 500 or 600 last night just by going on there and hanging out. So probably do that a few times. Might make it the hangout spot for the rest of the week, late night.
It's a great idea.
Maybe so.
himself understand how it happened. He was hired by an agency that is going to allow this bigotry and misogyny and racism and everything else to be permeated and perpetrated right under their noses. You want to tell me that they had absolutely no idea? Please. There is no way. It's not possible. That's why this lawsuit is happening. And even if, let's say,
she actually made that like, I don't know, 8 or 9 months before he ever heard it. So, and once he heard it, he was hanging out on here with us one night late, and I played it for him, and like the next day, he's been using it ever since. So it wasn't really made for him to use as an intro, but it's so good that he had to have it once he heard it. So it was pretty cool.
let's pretend for a second that they didn't know until like 2024 or 2025, then still they should have taken action immediately upon discovery. They failed to do that. They let the internal investigation of MSP fire Proctor. They didn't do anything with respect to helping out in any capacity. Yes, I know they're a different agency, but that's not the point. They could have assisted, but no, they have to protect their own. They have to protect Good and all the others. And of course, we don't have any of the text messages between many of the House defendants because their phones have been destroyed. Brian Albert's phone, destroyed. Brian Higgins' phone, destroyed. I'm sorry, upgraded. They upgraded their phone. And you know what happens when you upgrade your phone, folks? Your data gets transferred unless you ask for the data not to get transferred. I still have data. I have text messages from like 2016 with some of my clients, some of my old clients. I've been upgrading my phone about once a year, once every year and a half since. I've gone through the Google Pixel. I've gone through Samsung's. I've had the HTC One. I had the HTC One Mini. Before that, I had the Palm Pilot, back before the smartphones really came on the scene. I still have most of those text messages.
I had a
because
sidekick.
when I was upgrading, I asked for the data to be transferred.
You're muted.
You had a sidekick?
Yeah, I loved my sidekick. It flipped up like, and it had a keyboard. I could use both hands. I could type really, really fast. I miss it.
Speed thumbs. Speedy thumbs. There's
Sidekick was the best phone, like bar none.
nothing better than the old
I love my BlackBerry.
Nokia. No, the Nokia was best. We had to sit there and hit the 7 button 3 times, then 2, 2, 2, then 5, 5, then 7, 7, and make it through the word. And it's like, oh, I misspelled it.
T9 texting.
Old school. That's for sure.
But when you upgrade your phone, you can choose not to have your data transferred. That's why we are missing so many text messages from so many of the House defendants. So we've got the parties, We've got the jurisdiction. Incorporated facts. Procter & Goods ingrained misogyny, racism, homophobia, anti-Semitism, and other biases. By January 29th, 2022, Procter & Good, both inveterate bigots, had long-standing and deeply held biases against women, as well as almost every other protected class of people other than white males, so long as they're not Jewish, police officers. Procter's and Good's clear willingness and tendency to dehumanize, judge, and evaluate people and circumstances based on their hatred and biases significantly contributed to their willingness to embrace the narrative provided by the House defendants and target Ms. Reid, leading to the destruction of her career, her financial stability, and her very freedom, as well as the emotional and physical harm caused by 2 years-long prosecutions and trials for a crime she did not commit. There's a footnote here, by the way. Originally, Ms. Reid attempted to file all of her affirmative claims against all parties, including the town of Canton and MSP, in the one action she filed in Bristol County Superior Court on November 17th, 2025. The pleading contains all of the alleged facts sufficient to establish all claims against all parties. However, the town of Canton PD and MSP refused to waive the 6-month presentment period, and by the time the presentment period expired, the House defendants had removed Ms. Reid's Superior Court complaint to federal court, where it is now pending. Because the Massachusetts State Police enjoys immunity from federal court jurisdiction, Ms. Reid cannot add these claims to the pending federal court action. Therefore, although Ms. Reid now brings this action separately in Bristol County Superior Court, relying on many of the same factual allegations already asserted, rather than set forth those same facts here again, Ms. Reid simply refers to and incorporates them by reference. Remember, the lawsuit that was filed in November that we went over back then includes a lot of these claims against the town of Canton and MSP, but now they can...
All views count. So if you go back to rewatch somebody, that counts the same as if you were there during the live. So yes, it definitely counts.
You know what we should have gotten for this 1-year anniversary? Kylie K or Kylie, I don't know which one it is, said, what's a chat rat? We really should have gotten that clip for the 1-year anniversary. What's a chat rat?
I don't know what that is.
Fearless Farm Girl, thank you.
Thank you.
Regular RM, thank you. Chat rat is something that I thought that I made up. I didn't realize there's a couple other places on YouTube that also have chat rats. I don't know who was first, but it was just a little stupid nickname for the first 4 of us because we were always looking for each other in the chat, and we watched a bunch of different people. So chat rat seemed like a pretty good name, and it just stuck. 4 turned to 6, and so on and so forth, and here we are.
You know, that's a good point, Danny. And you know, the best way of finding a chat rat is smoke emojis, as you know, because I'm pretty sure you started that. So if we could get a bunch of smoke emojis in the chat, that would be fucking awesome.
That's where it all started, because I would go in.
There's the smoke emojis.
I would go into wherever we were at, Turtleboys, whatever. Maybe Will. And as soon as I would get in there, I would just throw up the smoke signals. That way I could find Petty and Janine, because I knew where my wife was. She was in the same house. And back then, we would just sit next to each other. So, so I'd throw up the smoke emojis, and that became a thing. But it was really just so that I could find my friends, smokers, like-minded people.
And then 3 to 2. 3 to 2 started popping up.
Me and Rambo and a few other people. I always wanted to go back and find that stream, because right in the middle of us coming up with this and just spamming the fucking chat every time they would get to another vote with 3-2, Turtleboy stopped the show and he's like, "Damn, I guess this 3-2 is a thing." Like, oh, you have no idea. I'm about to blow this shit up. I used to have 45 different 3-2 things in my media stuff like this.
Yeah.
Always used to be a 3-2 somewhere. Always. It's cryptic. But if you're looking for the chat rats, all you gotta do is throw up a smoke signal, and they'll throw the smoke signal back to you. You'll know where your friends are.
Revive them because the 6-month presentment period gets reset when new information gets discovered, i.e. the texts from Good and Proctor. I'll be very interested to see if they're going to move for res judicata or essentially double jeopardy. Proctor and Good's reservoir of vituperation fed by their staggering prejudices and the extent to which they are willing to pass judgment on others based solely on gender, race, religion, sexual orientation, and apparent from each of their contributions to the cesspool of hatred, of abject hatred, reflects in their group chats and email chains.
So if you remember that was like some of my debauchery. But I mean, that was the vote for every fucking thing they brought up to vote on.
Police
That
audit.
Yeah, that was
Oh, he was such a jerk.
Specially appointed committee for the confetti in the chat.
Yay!
Confetti.
Woo!
In the chats.
Oh, mine's all over my floor, but
Oh, you BYOC.
yeah, and I put it in the bottom of my trophy, but it must have tipped over.
And you confettied too early, maybe. Confettied way too early. You blew your wad way too early, Mary B.
Happens a lot.
Then you blew your wad all over the floor. That's horrible. Now you got to clean your wad up.
It keeps getting stuck on my feet.
Oh God, that's hilarious.
With their friends, beginning in 2013. Below is a select
Kind of like Spider-Man, but a little different. Still sticky.
selection of those messages. Messages sent by Proctor. Even during MSP's hiring process, Michael Proctor could not contain his bigoted views. On February 26th,
Oh yeah, since we're slow paced and not in a hurry, what you smoking on? This is Skylight.
Me, I have the I still have the AK-47.
Oh. Mary B, I don't think you were here. I chose banana puddingtane.
That
Puddingtane.
sounds yummy. I love banana.
Is that flour or vape?
Flour.
Ooh.
Ooh, we got some Gastopia ice cream. Ooh, I like ice cream cake.
Love
It's
ice
a
cream.
good, like indica hybrid.
OG.
Lychee Kush? I've never had
Oh
that.
yeah, that's a good one too.
Sounds good.
It's like
That's
one of them fruits, one of them tropical
Cherry.
fruits.
Snoop
cherry.
cherry sounds good. Jewel.
Jewel. Weren't those illegal for a while?
Yeah. Sure.
Only flavored ones.
Sour, super sour diesel is awesome. Love it. Runts is
Yeah.
always good.
Yeah,
Always.
Runts is always
Ooh.
a solid choice.
Sutbo's fucking killing me with his stash. You're up in Canada. He's up in that Canada, just growing it, just loving life. Hanging buds, drowning them. Oh, it's nice.
2013, Proctor wrote to his friends, quote, "Hey, Dick, just wanted to give you two
Oh,
a
are you
heads
gonna
up
do the
that
super
you
chat song?
guys may get a call from a state trooper named Scott Cooper who is doing my background check."
Sorry, I forgot what I was doing. I was going to do that. For sure.
Get out of the rat corner with your broke ass.
That's my favorite. Oh, God. All right. Kind of getting bored with this. We need something to pair with it. I don't want to watch any of the drama stuff today.
Did you learn your lesson?
No, I've not.
How dare you say he's learned his lesson?
I'm just giving it a day to cool out. But we can listen to Jess Machado's, but I don't want Dean up here saying things that I got to regret later.
I mean, it didn't fall back on you last time. I don't know, but I am opinionated
I'm
on it.
scared, personally.
Definitely did not.
Oh, let's do that Halloween episode. That was fun.
We watched it last night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it's
I
horrible.
missed all of it.
Some of us were sleeping.
Yeah, I was sleeping too. Who did you have to join you at fucking 11 o'clock at night, Danny?
When I left, it was Laleen and Kasi.
That's a good.
No,
that's
Kasi
a good
left with
panel.
me. It was Laleen and Lubin, right?
Yeah, Lubin. I don't even remember. It was like. Lawlene
I
stayed
like when
most.
I wake up at like 5 in the morning and Kazi's still on. I'm like, what's going on?
Yes, that's fucking hilarious. That guy will definitely stream in the middle of the night.
Totally agrees.
Oh, and MJ was on the panel too.
Yeah, she said I was on panel until my phone died. I'm sure it didn't die fast enough. I'm
Well,
sure
your
it
phone
didn't die
was
fast enough.
Her phone was recharged at 4:30 in the morning.
Damn. Oh god, it was fun though. It was the exact same amount of people that are here right now.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Pretty good for late night. It's actually really good for Melanie Little being on at the same time you are. Because this happened to Will last week. I was like, oh shit, they just got 300 or 400 people. I look around and Melanie Little's just killing it. Killing it. It'll be good though. Appreciate you guys.
Going to
hanging
Dave
out.
Matthews on Friday.
Oh god. Where?
That's badass.
Yeah.
Who's he play?
Mansfield Xfinity Center. Ow, stop.
Like full band? Or is it Dave and Tim show?
I believe so, yeah. No, I'm pretty sure it's a full band.
Oh, cool. Full band fills up football stadiums. They are badass. Be a good show.
He plays small places here. It's weird. He does the smaller venues.
Yeah. He's probably a super nice guy too.
I guess he
Steve
sent
Moore.
Robin Quivers flowers for beating cancer.
Yeah.
Beating cancer?
I did mushrooms at Dave
she had it for the-
Matthews Band back in 04. Great times. Jeez.
Oh yeah, that's a good place to do mushrooms.
It is. It is because every song is going to be 12 minutes long.
Yeah.
Don't know who far back they are going to go with this stuff, but didn't want to have this guy catch you off guard. So he was warning his buddies that somebody's going to call and they need to not tell the truth. Proctor's friends responded, no problem. But what are we supposed to say? Last time, the Boston Police Department lady was grilling me for the exact dates as to when and how long you lived in Brighton, how we paid rent, to who, etc. Anything specific we should be aware of? He responded, that lady was an absolute C-word, rag, N-word who had it in for Bear, referring to himself in the third person by his nickname, Bear, in his friend's chat group. I talked to this guy for a half an hour today, and I would be shocked he pulled the same crap, S-word, as her just from how she acted with me on the phone. Apparently, MSP did not pull the same S-word as BPD, who did not hire him during these interviews because MSP hired Proctor. It hired him at the time Proctor was constantly sharing countless messages with his friends and other law enforcement officers that illustrate the extreme and aggressive prejudices and biases he held against women, people of color, the LGBT community, and others. Proctor's views even polluted his thinking about MSP's hierarchy and leadership. Quote, if that person is black, they'll probably make him the next colonel of the state police. Much of Proctor's aggression and hatred, however, was directed at women. In fact, from the time he was hired at MSP through the time he began an investigation of Ms. Reed, Proctor shared countless messages with his friends about his perspectives on women, discussing a sexual partner not wanting to be ejaculated on. Yeah, that's when you whack off on her while she's asleep. Then tell her one way or other you will spray a rope on her. What? Fat twat. Giant malignant. See you next Tuesday. I pray to the heavens that some effed up insect from the Amazon crawls up her vagina, hatches eggs, and the litter kills her by eating her from the inside out. Micromanage isn't even the word of this twat bag. I want to shove a crowbar up her a-hole and let a rat crawl in there. My God, this man should not be near people. And he was part of the Massachusetts State Police Force for over a decade, folks. Over
So what,
a
did the
decade.
Boston police didn't
gives me
hire him?
chills.
Is that what
that
you're
will
saying?
turn into me jack off.
Do what?
Did Proctor want to be a Boston police officer and they wouldn't hire him? Is that what it seems like?
So they were smart.
Well, I mean, they're kind of smart, I guess. They still hired Brian Albert, but
Seemed like it.
but
but,
maybe
like,
they
I
did a
feel
little
like it-
more like background check. I don't know.
Or just talk to him for a few minutes.
They're like, no.
Send him a baited text and get him to.
There are people with different colored skins in this city, so I probably shouldn't hire this guy.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, Sarah. Yeah, all they had to do was like send him a fake text and bait him into saying some horrible shit. Be like, hey, this is your boss. You can say whatever you want. And he's like, fuck yeah. Like, nope, you're out.
Yeah, state police is like, oh, all you have to do is just sign here and you can be on the Mass State Police.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're taking anybody.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Let's
Bad
go
choice.
fuck
On
with
her
some
as
people who don't deserve it.
Yeah, the problem is not just him.
No, I know it's not.
There's a ton of them.
I've talked to people before. People who are cops. And I'm like, you suck.
I bet you they've had a few meetings at this point about what you can and can't text each other. I bet you
I have
they.
some really good friends that are cops, so it's hard.
Yeah.
And
But
what do
I've
they
met
think?
some that
Because
have
you
been
live.
very-
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I was just going to say, and what do they think? Because you live in the area, what do they think? Your cop friends. about all this?
Some said definitely guilty, and there's a couple that they're gonna go to their grave saying she did it. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
I know.
And I
sucks
feel
too
like
because
it's just that what is it, the blue wall?
Yes. And it sucks because it's like people that you used to like respect, and then you hear that and you're like, oh, really? Like, oh yeah, it was road rash. I'm like, you know how dumb you sound, right?
A high proportion of these people up there are bad actors, for sure. Seems like an extra amount of them in the Massachusetts area.
It's almost like if you're not, then you are excluded from the cool kids club. If you're a decent human being.
Yeah, I'd rather not be a part of that fucking club. That club that's sending out disgustingly racist tweets, disgustingly just doing disgustingly blatant corrupt actions, like planting coke on black people because they're black.
If you're in
I don't
that
want to be a
club,
part
you
of that
could-
club.
If you're in that club, though, you can make $300,000 a year by just sitting around all day.
Well, you don't sit around. You have people.
Stand out on the road.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
gotta
they
be
do, but that's not what they get paid for. All of the extra money comes from taking on details where they're just fucking sitting there on their phone the whole time. That's where all of the money comes from because that's all overtime.
Yep.
Oh, Mimi Quilt. Sorry.
That was it.
Mimi Quilt says cops in Fort Worth are amazing. I live in Fort Worth. That's great. I'm glad they're amazing.
Yeah, you're lucky because it is. It's like really what the community accepts. You know,
These cops are not those cops.
we have to start saying it's not cool to be racist and sexist and treat people differently based on what they look like.
Do we really in 2026 have to start doing that? I thought we started doing that a long
I
time
guess
ago.
so. I guess we need to be a little more like stringent on these rules or something.
Yep. You people up north need to get with the program, Mary B.
I'm gonna start punching people.
That's against all of your rules, though.
Sleeps. So
I
he's
know,
also a complete sexual
non-violent.
deviant, committing sex crimes against women. He has no stranger to that. No surprise. Thick pigs, discussing specific sexual acts, and the need to potentially get at it while she's asleep. Again, which is SA. Discussing needing a roofie or something to find a sexual partner. How is this guy not in prison? Because he became a cop. Otherwise, he would have long since been in prison. Quote, ain't gonna happen. She will pass out at 9 and I will stay up until midnight drinking and watching movies. I could swoop in for the kill when she is asleep, though. Pigs I have stuffed. Part of like jacking off is to do it on an absolute pig, not some Brazilian smoke show top 12 model. You want a filthy pig. you just do dirty things to. Give me some thick girls with some meat so you can just S on. Referring to an overweight woman as a disgrace, absolute pig, and a C word. During the same time frame, Proctor also prolifically messaged his friends about his similar hatred of Black, Asian, Hispanic, Arab, and Jewish people. The multi-car accident, let those N-words die that we covered in the beginning. Literally hate 99% of the people I meet, see, and deal with. Dudes went into Canton High this morning to get a transcript. Wait, I'm so in shock. This is really heavy stuff.
Need like a barf bag.
In 10 minutes of the 4 years of surrender behind. Everywhere I looked, there was monkeys running around. I wanted to ask the woman in the guidance office, where are all the white kids? Where the F are all these little N-words coming from? Discussing a college football game. You notice that N-words headband from A&M said something like, #cash me out. Would have been nice if they were still our slaves. Then I wouldn't have to go pick up Bertucci's. Hey, N-word, go fetch Bear his wings and pizza. This is an actual human being. You can't call him a human being. He's... I don't know what word is left to describe him. Honestly, he's one of the most subhuman individuals I think we have ever had the displeasure of covering on this channel. Jesus, that place was a dump. Smelled like N-word and cigarettes. Another plane was brought back to the gate because of two...
Helen Keller's diary comment. That's a good article. It shows police that like leave one town because of disciplinary things, and then they go work in another town.
It's like the Catholic
or resign or retire.
That's exactly what happens. That's exactly why they retire or resign, so that way they don't have any blemishes on their record and it doesn't follow them to another state.
I think Mary B made a really good comparison there. It's like the Catholic Church.
Yes, exactly.
It's the same fucked up shit, man. They'll do it if they can get away with it.
Yeah, I was reading all the people from my town, Helen Keller diary. It was a good link. Long list. I think it was like 1,100 pages.
Damn.
The way that Proctor says that very first statement, because that's one of the very first I guess sound clips that we heard from the news where you actually heard him say these words. And when he says let them die, it is so terrible the way that he says it. It's like he's instructing it. It's just terrible.
Oh, this is just the one they caught.
Yeah.
Check out this short from Next Witness. Check this out.
Yay.
Alan Jackson's coming. All right? You can delay it. You can deny it. You can do everything you can. You can try to apologize. You can try to get out in front of it. You can try to go on your own media tour. But it's coming.
Nice.
I love it.
That's a good one. That gets you excited.
Right.
Yep. We need a documentary crew to follow Alan Jackson around every day, all day. And then just feed us the footage from it. You know what I mean?
Helen Keller's diary. I thought the trial was supposed to be in Barnstable, yes, but I think they were in Plymouth, weren't they? When they actually went to the hearing, they were in Plymouth.
Recent thing? Yeah, they moved it out of Barnstable County and into Plymouth because the judge was doing something in Plymouth County. So they're like, nope, they're going to move it to Plymouth so the judge can do
So it
everything
stays
in
in
the same
Plymouth
place.
now?
Yep.
Okay.
So that backfired.
Yeah. Guess so.
I wonder how much of that shit they've tried that nobody knows about. I don't know what good it would do them. I don't know how much difference there is in the counties up there.
Nobody wants to go down to Cape Cod. It's like so much more out of the way. You got to go over the bridge. So it would be less
summertime.
people.
And Kazi's there.
And yeah, it would only be Kazi.
They're like, oh, Kazi's there. We're going to move.
He's just roaming the beach, just indicting people nonstop. Him and Brando roaming the beach. That's not
With
indict.
MJ too. MJ's out there.
Oh.
But I think MJ is closer to Plymouth, no? I don't know.
Sand N-words, speaking Arabic, and people on the same plane were freaked out and had them kicked off. If an American pulled
I'm one of those
some
people.
terrorist act in the Middle Eastern country, they would have had their heads chopped off in the middle of the closest major city for all the citizens to see and cheer on. Instead, this person will get lethal injection in a secluded federal prison and be viewed as a hero to all the sand N-words around the world. Word up, dudes. Been just crushing business crap today. S-word. Actually, not really. Just been dipping and trying to make sense of what the G word next to me is saying. Deport their asses. I don't care if they're here legally and what their excuse was. Effing deport those sand N-words. The NBA is god-awful and is an effing joke. These super teams and the refs are ruining the league. Plus, it's all N-words. All I have to say about Hernandez is stupid S-word. S-P-I-C. And this is how effing stupid she is. We got a new intern. Kid is a complete lemon D-word who has been there 1 week. She drags him into her office and asks him for advice on how to bring the group closer together. There are 4 people who the rest of us hate, and it's obvious. 3 out of 4 are Asian. Surprise, surprise. Wouldn't mind being a N-word for the day. Just pop open a fire hydrant and suck down a few 40-ounce while listening to some Naughty by Nature. N-word cops. Too many Jews in Sharon. Discussing a graphic movie called Blackjack City. And it was nothing but fat N-words getting pounded out with huge, runny, flapjack breasts. T-I-T-S. Obviously, I can't watch a black dude F a white chick. Randolph is filled with N-words, no good N-words. Sand N-word, G-word, N-word movie. I wouldn't rush. I heard an N-word was involved. We could use them N-words as dartboards. So he's willing to just commit awful crimes against people just because of the color of their skin and because they're not white like him. What a racist bigot. Recommending a movie theater because there are no N-words.
God, that's horrible.
He's a white supremacist. I mean, there's no way around it. That is a white supremacist.
What's up, Robin G?
I mean, somebody said, I forget who, but they were saying, I mean, his texts are very like, I mean, you compare them to American History X. The guy, I mean, the guy's living it.
Yeah.
It's crazy that all of this was in writing, like text or email or anything like that. That was just amazes me that people still do that.
Did I read that some of these are voice notes?
Oh God. Of course they are, I think.
Am I making that up?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's like the very first one that he read is one. That's what I was just mentioning. In fact, was the very first one was the one where he says like, "Let them die." That was played on the news. So apparently there.
Okay, it was a voice note.
Yeah, there's thumbnail that has a lot of these that have been transcribed, and we don't know how many of them are voice recordings, but apparently that's part of that.
You know, I don't want to get too into it because I know we're not going to watch it, but I don't know if anybody saw Kate Peters' Spaces where she was going over these texts and her reasoning behind why, like, not that these texts weren't bad, but it doesn't prove that Proctor would plant evidence on Karen because he's a horrible racist, but all these texts prove is that he really hates minorities, and he'd only plant evidence on minorities. He doesn't hate women the same way, even though there's plenty of texts that show that he's willing to R-word a woman. You know what I mean? So it's like, but he only really hates minorities. I was like, dude, you got to be fucking brain dead. Kate Peters is fucking brain dead, dude.
He's selective. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very selective.
He only disrespects women, sort of, but he hates minorities, and he'd only be willing to plant evidence on minorities. That was her take, essentially. And I was like, all right, dude.
It's crazy. You would think that would be happening somewhere in the South. When you read this right here, you would definitely think it's Mississippi or Alabama. Like, would be your first two choices of where did this cop work. Like, he's definitely below the Mason-Dixon line. It's like, no, he's not. No, he's not. He's way above it. Crazy. I would never have guessed this.
Yeah.
It makes you think when you go back and watch the Turtleboy of getting arrested video when they're all fucking, like, you know, doing their thing. It's, oh, we're the big bad cops. This is the shit they were doing at that time. It's crazy. as soon as they leave, they just text each other everything that they can think of that's horrible to say about somebody.
It's disgusting, dude.
It is, and they're stupid enough to text it to each other and then not delete it or anything like that. Just leave it in there. Don't worry about it.
Right? I think they're invincible.
Nobody's ever going to look.
Discussing his first arrest and saying it was a effing immigrant who was going back to Guatemala. I haven't shot anyone, but I did pull a N-word over today for tossing a cigarette out the window. Eat Ghana. Let's enslave those N-words. My car needs a cleaning. I would rather deal with the R-word at Starbucks than the R-word Brazilians at Dunks. Asks for everyone's favorite race to bang. Middle Eastern would be asinine. Sand N-word. Discussing Jewish people from Sharon, and stating we should really keep them in a concentration camp. I went to this cobbler to have my a-hole.
I mean, that's hardcore. That's like
that's my town. Those are my people.
Oh, I wouldn't claim that.
Well,
that's just hardcore.
Hey.
To feel that.
My people is my people, but I grew up with those lots of.
Oh, I thought you meant these cops. My bad.
No. When he was,
I was like, I wouldn't claim that, dude. I would not claim that. I got you. I got what you're saying.
Got to be a long day every day if this is how you feel on the inside, like with this much strife, anxiety, hate, just all day.
It's nasty.
And then you're making a pile of money. Got a nice house, nice family. You're just ruining it behind the scenes the entire time. Just so you can text your buddies. It's crazy. It's like who can text or send each other the craziest voice note where you cannot open this around other people. Because I don't know what it's going to say.
Stretch so I could fit Black Hog in it and asked if they do boots too. In addition to these horrific statements indicating the extent to which he believed those with backgrounds and characteristics similar to him, white male, were superior to others, women, non-white, Proctor also wasn't shy about his other proclivities that made him patently unfit for service, including that more than once Proctor discussed planting coke on people and shoving a nightstick up someone's ass. Proctor recognized his inadequacy in 2017, writing that he had, quote, no idea how he passed the background, although he did explain that MSP, quote,
This is a highly paid, overtrained guy who has no idea how he made it because he's such a big piece of shit. That's crazy. He knew he was too big of a piece of shit to get the job. He's like, wow, this is awesome. And that was probably the ticket to do whatever you want then.
Detective units do the background checks for applicants. They allowed a girl into the next academy who admitted to using cocaine and ecstasy and recently used those drugs. Messages sent by Good now. CBD Sergeant Good was no more discreet about his own biased and deranged views. Like Proctor, and while a CPD officer, Good regularly referred to and discussed women in venomous ways. See you next Tuesday, fat C-word, real C-word, effing C-word, biggest C-word, calling Michelle Wu, Boston mayor, little C-word, and wait, she's sending you nudes? Send them. If Lisa would let me see her cans and actually take a photo of them, I would send them. We are family here. He also displayed the same racial and religious...
I feel bad for anyone that dated either of them.
Mm-hmm.
They probably feel so fucking, what do you call it?
Violated.
That's the word.
Completely violated.
I feel violated and I didn't date him.
I know. I don't even know him. I feel the same.
Points as Proctor, which, like his misogyny, impacted how he viewed the members of the public he encountered on a regular basis as a police officer. Among others, Good sent these messages while he was a CPD officer, referring to Robert Kraft as a terrible C-word Jew, N-word, can't deal with the G-words, G-word land, Jews controlled the election, she's a Jew, so she definitely puts out the Jew chick, stupid ugly G-word, Jew effer, eat a black D, eat an Asian D, C-H-I-N-K, very Jewy, G-word, C-H-I-N-K tard, noisy little Jew dweeb. Is that a Jew or a black? Never understood whiny Jew humor, Jew sympathizers, Anne Frank's aligned C-word, kikes. Now, how are the blacks down there? Very blacky? Good also shared similar disdain for homosexual members of the community in Canton and elsewhere, referring to them repeatedly as F-word, homos, and COCK suckers. Like Proctor, Good exhibited more in these messages than just his bias and hate. He also showed that he lacks the basic discretion and neutrality required of a police officer deputized to protect and serve all members of the community, regardless of skin color and ethnicity, gender, religious beliefs, person or sexual orientation. As just one example, in 2022, as an 18-year-old veteran of CPD, Good shared his views in writing on Sandra Birchmore, a young woman who tragically died the year before in Canton, and whose death was initially ruled a suicide until federal authorities discovered that multiple officers from neighboring town Stoughton Police Department had been abusing her when she was a minor. After federal authorities investigated, they charged a former Stoughton police officer with her murder, and her death is now classified as a homicide at the federal level. The Norfolk County DA's office early this year changed her death from suicide to undetermined. Against this backdrop, Good told his friends that chick was borderline R-word. Good also helped his friends avoid repercussions for what appears to have been the regular practice of driving drunk. Quote, sobriety checkpoint on 138 by the trail site tonight. Please stay away tonight. Can't help you if you get caught. Too many troopers and Milton PD. Keep this info between us. So they're protecting each other, letting each other know where the checkpoints are so that they can avoid them, so they can go to the bar, get loaded, and get home without getting caught. He apparently relished his ability to use his institutional power, authority, and access to illegally obtain information about women he encountered in his daily life, writing in 2015, quote,
This is like the worst of the worst for cops right here. I mean, the racism and all of that is like on a different level, but the taking advantage of women, like when you pull them over and shit like that, you have to be a really deviant person to take advantage of people using the power that you have.
I think
There's a lot of them.
I think they're both just as bad. I don't think one outbads the other, like, taking advantage or planting drugs on a black person. They're both just as bad.
They're in their own categories. They're the worst of the category.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just, they're going to be number one at number two. You know what I'm saying? It's just, this is shit. It's hard to listen to, which is why I found
What they're like.
instead
It's
of
not that uncommon.
well, yeah, it's not that uncommon. But instead of us reading it, I found somebody who had all this shit redacted. I read it. I was going to do LYK, but I like Larry Foreman too. So
Yeah.
either way,
It
it would
really
be.
gives the full effect without having to say the words.
Well, it's a Turtleboy pregame. I don't know how good the relationship is, but if there even is one between LYK and Turtleboy. So I didn't.
I do want to address
Yeah, it's
the
minimal.
chat.
Like none. Okay.
Laura Lee says, "What's the criteria of being a mod here?"
No, Dean, it's not Laura.
Oh, it's
Get it right.
All right. Laurel Lee asks, "What's the criteria of being a mod here? When someone gifts 50 memberships and it's crickets, I don't care how you feel. AN. I don't know what was supposed to be left. I think it's just whoever Danny feels like being a mod. I'm not sure there's a specific criteria.
There is a. There's no.
It's a case by case basis.
It's really not like a lot of these people. Let me show you, because people don't realize that we've been here for a year.
1 year.
A few random streams. I know we're in the middle of doing something, but honestly, I've gotten bored, so we got to change it up.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm not a mod, so I don't know what the criteria is.
Me neither.
You remember when we had that big mod fallout of the great 2026 mod fallout? Wasn't she the one that was like saying something about it then as well? I think.
I think the mod thing is like become kind of a silly.
I see somebody
don't want
said,
that
"Can you really be
Me
can
neither.
you really be bad at posting links?" Literally every fucking mod here is bad at posting links, and I fucking yell at them for it. Every mod here. Can somebody post the link? 10 minutes later, a fucking link is posted. You know what, Danny? I actually think there should be no fucking mods here because they all fucking suck. Except for a couple of you. You know who you are.
Well, I'll put it to you this way. Most of the mods are people I've known and I've been hanging out with since before I was streaming. So, like, all of these people we hung out in the chats. Angel, MJ. Some of the newer people are just a few people that have joined the Discord and they've kind of become like a bigger part of the community, big time friends, and got a lot of. And it's not just big time friends with me. These people are making friends with each other. That's the point. But a lot of people like Gingy,
Yeah.
KDK, they're just all my friends. Not in real life, my internet friends. So it's not like a complicated thing. And some people like Bunny. She mods for Nurse Kim. Stephanie B is mod. We mod together in Turtleboy. And sometimes we oh, sorry. What's
I
up,
mod for
Janine?
Mary B.
I also mod for Mary B.
What's up, Janine?
Janine.
Look who's
I have to
here.
figure out how to use this shit again. Hey, y'all.
Gotta figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out. What's up?
Just-
Happy.
Yes,
Happy
very exciting
anniversary,
day.
Janine.
Second channel. Happy anniversary to True Crime Social. Right, Connor?
Where the fuck is Connor?
Connor, where are you? He was
Jesus
begging
Christ.
for me last time.
This is the big anniversary. Where the fuck is Connor?
Yeah, if the bark at the moon, Connor will show up. Hey, y'all. I have to go into
Yo.
this. I have to figure out how to walk and chew gum again. So what's going on?
Well, that's a loaded question. What is going on? What for?
is
What? Like
going
what's
on,
what's happened recently? What's going on right now? Right now, we're addressing a mod problem. The fact is, there's a lot of mods. They don't know how to mod. But
In your opinion,
I mean, I think just
is that the consensus?
I think so. I think even the mods would agree. They're not very good. I think all the mods here
Here
would
are
agree.
these. Oh, who are you?
No, we have.
But MJ had a good point, Dean. You're a mod.
Sweet woman.
And I post links.
Brother, Lube.
Sometimes I have to post the links for the things I'm fucking shilling. How sad is that?
Can you explain that, Cooter Dean? I need
Oh,
to know.
my name is Cooter.
Your name is Cooter.
Yes, my name is Cooter.
All right, I'll allow it.
That's a pretty long story too.
As in the Dukes of Hazzard, Cooter?
Could be. Yeah. Could be.
I'm Stare Bear. Did you know that?
Stare Bear?
Stare Bear. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was named by JFK and them.
Oh, well.
They said I just stare.
Isn't that special? Dear diary.
So we ran with it, and now I'm a cartoon.
Why not? Turn lemons into lemonade. Turn lemonade into lemons. There you go.
That's what we do here. We're
It certainly
magic.
is, Mary B. It certainly is.
Yeah, Mary B is now an actual Care Bear, and her Care Bear power is staring. She is the Stare Bear.
You do that well, Mary B.
I do.
Yeah, because JFK and them were razzing us about staring at it. Right, like what do we? You have to look at the camera.
What are you supposed to do?
What do you do with your
You're supposed to rap.
Yeah, what do you do with your eyes while
Do I
you're
just look around the whole time? Like, I don't know.
Do the Kevy Kev.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Gesticulate
You
a
know?
lot.
You know? You know?
You know?
And the head nod.
You know?
Yeah, it's a lot. I was trying to find Mary B's Stare Bear, but I went the wrong way in the Discord, and that's a mistake.
Yes, I would like an example of Stare Bear, Mary B.
It's
Oh,
super
God,
cute.
You're gonna call my friends out. I need to know why.
Oh, here we go.
And it could just be hilarious.
Yeah, see, that's me. I'm dodging mines because fucking everything is my fault around here. Everything bad that happens is because of me.
Yeah.
It's all my fucking fault.
Well, it matches your hoodie, Mary B.
It does.
With rainbows. So you got one thing right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Super glued
cute.
headphones.
I can
Hey,
definitely.
so
And they're not even on your ear. I don't even get that. Like,
Hide it. You gotta hide it. Why? Take it down.
What are you
Oh.
doing?
how do you feel about you being a Care Bear? That would make her the dude. Oh my God! Right? She's the blue Care Bear, and you're the pink.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess. Aren't they all girls? I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I bought one. I bought a pink one for my daughter and a blue one for my son. So I'm assuming.
I
And then my
actually have a
other
whole
one named
song.
the pink one Putana. And then my daughter came home and she was like, "What is Batana?" And I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake. I have to speak Italian to you? Italian filth." Anyway, guess who started smoking?
You?
I'm blaming all of you.
What you smoking on?
It's a year. Oh, American Spirits, Mary B. And it's Pinky. Pinky's
Oh,
bit.
from the whatchamacallit, the Wilbur.
I haven't seen Pinky.
I thought you were smoking
What's she doing?
weed.
What? I was smoking, I'm a Marlboro Lights girl.
Me too.
And then my son came home and he was like, "Ma, you gotta try these." And I was like, "Oh man." I tried the blues, but they were too strong. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at those ham hock. Ugh.
I forgot about those sausage fingers.
I'll never eat
That's gross.
sausage again.
Oh, it's so gross. You haven't even seen the worst one. Where's the one of him friggin' with the syrup?
No, we're not.
That one really gives me nightmare.
But this is what it's become, Janine, right here. Look.
Danny, man.
Danny, that is funny. Come on.
Hi, Marilyn. Marilyn's here.
I like the gold chain.
I'm not even paying
Got
attention.
my gold chain, bro.
Hello to all my friends. I love you. I love you. I love you.
I got my
So
gold.
great to see all of you.
Trying to find the stare bear, but it's like
About
that
time,
months
Janine.
ago.
Yeah, honestly, we really needed more Janine. Danny has to put filler for you. Then that's in the shape of Mary B. And she just does not compare to you, Janine.
And I cause problems. I get everyone mad at us.
Oh, that's okay. I used to burn bridges left and right, so no worries. Y'all have.
Oh
more.
my God.
I need more
Oh,
Dean in my life too.
I don't
Thank
think
you.
this is going to be on a shirt, though.
It should be. It really should be. I'm not going to be mean, Danny.
I would
You
buy that.
have to put this on a shirt. We have the Dean and Danny do the internet. We need the Danny and Mayor stare the internet shirt, without a doubt. I think it'll kill the awesome sales we have on the Dean and Danny shirt, which are through the roof, because of everybody here has, of course, bought that shirt. And if they haven't,
just be a poster.
and if they haven't, please, for the love of God, mods, post the fucking link. But we do need that on a shirt, without a doubt.
I love the
It's not you
bloodshot,
blue people.
clockwork orange eyes.
Yep.
That's a nice touch.
Yeah, that's because we're stoners.
Ah, you're the map.
He is. You've missed. I don't know, a lot.
I did. I've been
You
getting
missed the death of BLT. I don't think you were
here
here for
and
the
there.
BLT.
What's that?
I don't think you were here for the rise of BLT, and you weren't here for the death of BLT either.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. What
Someone
happened
has
to
risen
BLT?
and died.
I mean, BLT was in good standing when he was here, when I was here. He was doing some pretty cool,
BLT has disappeared. They doxed him so bad, he's gone.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, X stuff.
Yeah, there's been a lot of shit. That's
This
crazy.
is Baby when she was
My
recovering.
leg lost all its muscle.
I know. How did they know what your legs are? Oh my God. And so who did this? Did JFK do this? Did he actually invest
These are
time
ours.
into that? That
No.
was you. Okay.
all-
We just took his terrible insult and ran with it.
Ran with it.
You haven't
Furious.
seen- oh, you haven't seen any of the. Oh shit! Hold
We have
on.
the ChatRats safety dance
Oh my goodness.
about how to not break your ankle.
This is the dance you got to get out of the way of.
Oh yeah, this
Hold the ankle. Wait.
And slowly.
What did that do?
You are ripped.
Look at this. Look at the ass on that thing. You gotta calm the fuck down.
And no one's looking at all at this guy, shirtless guy with the tight ass,
That's Mini Dean. He's really small. Nobody can
strutting
see
down streets of Manhattan or some such.
him. He's too small.
Too small.
I see a ghost.
Sarah.
There he is. There he is.
Angel Baby, Cheryl, all my friends. Carrie B.
I know what I need. I know what I need to show
Katie
Jen.
K.
A run.
Boss
Oh God.
Robin G. Okay, so birthdays. So Misty's got a birthday coming up, and so did Jeannie Lynn is my birthday twin. Fun fact.
Jenny.
Oh yeah, it's Gemini season.
Brother's birthday is coming up soon.
Yep, 21st.
Yep.
So we talked about
You gotta check in monthly and do birthdays, okay?
I
Just
have
saying.
to. I'll do the birthday check.
Poor sweet woman. No one even believed her.
So listen, every time we talk about something, something weird happens.
Oh, that's my girl.
So we're about to.
So you know what I did the other night? I got together. I don't think Pinky would mind. Pinky, by the way, is such a badass. I mean, just, you don't even know. You have no idea. She's the most fun. And when I say this, I am not exaggerating. The most interesting person I think I've ever had the pleasure
Where is she? We haven't seen her.
in my life. Where is she? I have to text her. So we went to church the other night, and then we had fish and chips, and we smoked our brains out. So much fun.
What a combination.
Yeah. Oh,
church, smokes, and fish and chips.
and some smokes. we had a cigarette nightcap. Yep.
Let's all watch this together. You ready? This is brand new since we just talked about it.
Born ready.
No, that's awesome.
Are you ready?
Yeah,
I
I'm ready.
haven't seen this either. Let's see what happens.
Wait.
Oh, you too, Robin G.
Raise a toast, let it roll. We're celebrating Danny's show. Puff, puff, pass, come take a ride. Rat House Media, 200 tonight. Turtleboy fell asleep on a live stream one night. We all slept with him, made a lullaby, played it right. Toy dropping beats as we meme and dream. Stream sniping hood boogers. Would you believe it? Steve caught a squirrel, thought he turned the tide, but the squirrel got him whipped, left him petrified. Dean and Danny did the internet, sat on Danny's lap. It's a sight we won't forget. 200 episodes of Spaces Never Stop. Rat suits from toy, techno, Dean, shilling, slap chops. If you miss out, you are a clown, a clown. Rat House Media, it's the talk of the town. The talk of the town. We swiveled our hips, Trader J grills at the phone. Danny trying not to laugh, pulling his hat, brim down. Kick it in Discord, undynamic energy will show. Celebrate this moment, let the bacon beats flow. Deep thoughts with Kev, 777 in the sky. We did it, Tommy, we did it. LTL cry. Mary B, broken ankle, trying to feed the birds. Fiona's butt in a can, but it's cry box we heard. Danny sent us all to our Radiant State TV. Did we get put on a watch list? I guess we'll see. Redirect, roulette, place your bets. It's wild, celebrating 200 episodes. Let it ride! 200 episodes, party at the elbow room. Turkey and massive gold chains, shady hats too. It's a celebration, no one's taking us down. Rat House Media, it's the talk of the town. It's the talk of the town. Karen Reed free, Kelsey Fitzsimmons too. Pistons, solo cups, critter cans with a view. 200 episodes, the legends will burn. Rat House Media, let's keep the dream alive.
Yes.
That was
That was very
incredible.
cool.
Nice.
I can't.
Mentioned
Look
DLT,
at tear to my eye.
Damn, that was awesome.
So, what's the story with the mods? I need to know.
Nothing. Dean's just messing with him.
Oh, okay.
That's something he does. He thinks it's funny.
Does Dean do that?
They're all asking me to take his
Others
wrench so they can
that.
time him out.
He
So
just
wait,
likes to start problems.
Yeah, he's a shit starter. You're
Yeah.
a shit talker, and he's a shit starter.
He is. If we hit this other goal though, I will take Dean's wrench and make him get out there and let each mod time him out for 1 minute at a time.
So Dean, sweet woman, sent me the Calypso, beautiful Calypso, my friend. Dean's sweet woman sent me the latest vid on hey Cat Booth, JFK. That was
yes, that was so good.
I enjoyed
What
that.
was it?
The
What was it?
expose of JFK.
Oh, Dean, yeah, that was a good video.
In the manner that only Dean can bring, right? He can
good.
bring the shade.
Yep.
And the facts. So in the Charlie Kirk community, there is a creator, Baron Coleman. He's a YouTuber, really smart guy, and he's on the rise. He has been talking about Karen's case because so many people from Boston have been, dropping in the comments, and he was talking about Turtleboy the other night. So I know that Turtleboy, at least initially, my feelings on what happened to Charlie, but Turtleboy and I were not in alignment on that, right? And to each his own, it's fine. But there's been many suggestions that Baron should bring Turtleboy on, and that would be fucking fire. So I really hope, because Baron Coleman's a pretty big deal because he's very closely associated with Candace Owens, who I love.
Apparently, Misty's a fan.
What's that?
Misty's a fan.
Oh yeah, Misty. Yeah, Misty and I. There's a bunch of rats that we go back and forth. They send me stuff like, other creators. Oh my God, it's Lauline! One great creator is Julian Dort. Check him out for sure. Carol. That's my sister.
Hey, Janine.
I would be up on, but
hey, sweet woman, Mary, Dean, Danny. Happy anniversary, you guys!
Happy anniversary. Lauline, can you do me a favor?
Oh God!
Depends on what you're about to ask.
Can you show off that shirt? That looks like a really nice shirt you're wearing.
Oh my God! Whore in the merch.
Lauline, is it soft?
It is soft.
Okay.
And it is
stop
large.
Get the fuck out of here. MJ's here.
What's up,
MJ?
Hi.
Hey,
girl.
All right,
What's up?
Hi.
There we go. This is exactly what we needed for our anniversary stream.
Wow, she's got the shirt, guys. She's got the shirt. She's got the what ounce cup is that? What ounce
The
cup is that?
largest one that they had, and it is wonderful.
Is it full of
It is.
vodka?
It is not full of vodka. It is full of wine, though.
Okay. Well,
that'll do.
Good.
I've got the tumbler too, but this holds more.
Go shopping tonight.
So this is almost like an original crew right here.
It is. I was just gonna say that, right? Oh,
We're only missing Petty.
Yeah.
Petty and
come on.
What happened? Where the fuck is Steve? What the fuck?
Let's summon her.
I haven't seen
Where the
Steve in
fuck
a while. Haven't seen Steve in a while. But while y'all are up here, let's watch some of this because I know this is going to take me about 7 shows to get through.
I mean, if you can get friggin' Petty here, that'll be a miracle.
Oh my God! If I only could
Figure out how to do that.
prayers tonight, Mary B.
Good luck doing that. I think somebody said Nurse Kim's been talking to her.
Really?
Really?
I know that there is somebody who shall be nameless, but someone who I mean, I saw in the chat recently when I came in a couple weeks ago, and they are in contact with Petty. So if you're here, anyone who has contact with Petty, tell her that we miss her, please.
We miss her so much.
Oh my God, we miss her so much, and we want her to come back.
I miss her singing my name.
Yeah.
Lauleen. I'm a poor man, Petty. Lauleen.
Maybe
Yeah,
one day.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
That was actually better than mine.
Thank you.
All right, take this ride. Let's do something.
Can't wait to look this C word up tonight at work. MSP and CBD knew or should have known about Procter & Goods bigotry. Procter & Goods biases, bigotry, and personal histories were known or should have been known to MSP and CBD when they hired, trained, promoted, and supervised them. Not only were the MSP and CBD on notice of Procter's & Goods' troubling views and intolerant attitude toward various members of the community, they were sworn to protect and serve during the underlying investigation of Mr. O'Keefe's death. But Procter's supervisors knew Procter had a close relationship with the Alberts, and that Procter made no secret of his bias against Ms. Reed, demonstrating a clear prejudice against her from the outset. For its part, CPD refused to acknowledge its role in this debacle of an investigation or recognize the significant flaws in its hiring, training, and supervising practices, illustrated by Goods' continued role as a sergeant for the CPD until 2 days ago, when, upon information and belief, CPD was informed by MSP's counsel that this complaint would soon be filed. Helpful right to the end, CPD then permitted Good to resign 2 days before the filing of this complaint rather than firing him, and thus saving him from the reputational and financial implications of being terminated for cause. And this is probably what's going to help lift this immunity, whatever type of immunity they're going to try and claim, that they were complicit and actively participated in protecting their own rather than protecting the public. As for MSP, both before and during the Procter-led investigation, his immediate supervisor, Buchanan, provided his annual employment reviews. True to form, despite knowing firsthand the extent of Procter's unlawful conduct, bias, and bigotry, Buchanan repeatedly and falsely wrote that, quote, Procter has handled himself with the utmost professionalism and with strict integrity. Really Buchanan, and confirmed that they had successfully discussed MSP's policies concerning anti-harassment, sexual harassment, and discrimination and diversity, among others. Other times, the MSP simply looked the other way. For example, in February 2024, 4 months before Ms. Reed's first trial, the MSP was aware they had a problem specifically related to Ms. Reed's case. The Department of Justice had begun investigating the investigators, and on February 1st questioned Procter in a grand jury proceeding about text messages he wrote in which he called Ms. Reed a C-word, among other bigoted comments the Department of Justice found. Procter was also questioned about his text at 11 p.m. on January 29, 2022, that House defendant Brian Albert would escape scrutiny in the investigation because he's a Boston cop too. Further, Procter was confronted at his grand jury about text from Julie Albert to his sister, Courtney Procter, asking to give Procter a gift for some implied favor he did for the Alberts during their interviews for the case. On February 4th, 2024, Procter had a meeting and told the highest level of leadership at the MSP, Colonel John E. Maughan, recently retired, Lieutenant Brian Connors, recently retired, and Major Leonard Coppernath, active, about his testimony to the Department of Justice, including his text messages. They did not terminate him, did not immediately ask for his phone, and did not immediately investigate his bigotry. They knew it existed and where to find it, but they didn't want to, at least until Ms. Reed's trial was over. Indeed, they tried to hide it from Ms. Reed and the public, despite initiating an internal affairs investigation in early March 2024, before the jury in Ms. Reed's first criminal trial was ever impaneled. It was not until Ms. Reed's defense counsel found out about these messages and then used them during the public trial that MSP concluded it couldn't ignore this any longer. MSP proceeded to falsely claim that it only became aware of the messages during the defense's cross-examination and finally terminated Procter. While Internal Affairs, MSP's Office of Professional Integrity and Accountability, OPIA, launched a probe led by Detective Lieutenant Kevin Dwyer to investigate Procter's lewd text messages regarding Ms. Reed, the MSP inexplicably assigned 2 non-OPIA troopers, Major Benson and Captain Barrios, to perform cursory and brief interviews of the Procters and Alberts, inquiring about their personal relationships with one another. The Procters and Alberts were not confronted with any texts or social media posts depicting their decades-long family-like bond. No outside witnesses were interviewed, no cell phones were seized, no evidence was presented. It was just reasonably foreseeable, but nearly certain, that MSP's and the CPD's failure to use ordinary care in selecting to whom they would impart power would result in members of the public being targeted and severely impacted by officers and troopers' elemental shortcomings. Put differently, the biased and corrupt investigation that harmed Ms. Reed was the natural consequence of MSP and CPD hiring and promoting biased and...
This is the long stretch where there is no redacting necessary. Every other page that's been up here so far has looked like kid colored on it with a crayon.
Corrupt law enforcement officers. In line with their barely
the
concealed
Epstein
willingness to
files.
dehumanize and condemn people, coupled with their readiness to ignore and overlook objective evidence, Procter & Good began the investigation against the female outsider with bias and prejudice fueled by their bigotry. So not only were they corrupt and connected to the House defendants, their own personal biases created this soup of hatred and corruption that permeated both jury trials and started with the investigation into Karen Reid. So we already knew about the connections, but now we know even more about the bigotry, the hatred, the anti-Semitism, misogyny, racism, etc. by these two. This is so heavy to read, folks. This is so much. After Procter & Good launched the biased and corrupt investigation, other police officers followed suit and caused harm to Ms. Reid. At the start of the investigation, others in MSP and CPD also contributed to the unlawful investigation that stripped Ms. Reid of her constitutional rights. MSP and CPD are liable for the negligent hiring, training, and supervision. And those are the key words. This is how you strip a city and a police department of their immunity, by saying that they negligently hired, trained, and supervised of these other officers whose wrongful acts also contributed to the harm suffered by Ms. Reid. Specifically, as described in the amended complaint in the federal court against Procter, Buchanan, Brian Tolley, and the House defendants, MSPs and CPD's employees' wrongful acts include, but are not limited to, they were propelled by the House defendants' false statements, including that Mr. O'Keefe, quote, never went into the House, end quote. They failed to investigate any theory other than seeking to singularly focus on Ms. Reid to the exclusion of all other available evidence. They ignored that Mr. O'Keefe's injuries were consistent with a physical altercation and dog attack, and that no injuries were consistent with a vehicle strike. They intentionally sidestepped or wholly ignored fundamental investigatory procedures. They disregarded and failed to obtain pertinent interviews and other critical evidence from the House defendants that cannot now be recovered or recreated. Through Procter, they secretly communicated with the Alberts on Procter's personal phone, deliberately back-channeling those communications to circumvent his state-issued device and use Procter's sister as a surrogate. They manufactured evidence to ensure that Ms. Reid, not their friends and fellow law enforcement officers, was blamed for Mr. O'Keefe's death, including planting evidence at the scene, such as the taillight pieces, and Mr. O'Keefe's clothes, and on Ms. Reid's vehicle to support the false narrative, like the glass on the back of her vehicle, to support the false narrative that Ms. Reid struck Mr. O'Keefe with her vehicle, even though they knew Mr. O'Keefe's injuries were inconsistent with a motor vehicle strike and consistent with a physical altercation and a dog attack, and they expressly encouraged flagrant abuses of power. Armed with the fruits of this fundamentally flawed and biased investigation, the Norfolk County DA's office proceeded to prosecute Ms. Reid for murder, resulting in 2 juries rejecting the Commonwealth's charges and Ms. Reid losing her career, home, car, livelihood, and reputation. As Greg Connor, a 25-year veteran prosecutor in that office who is now seeking the role of district attorney, recently said of the Commonwealth's murder charge, quote, "The reach exceeded the grasp." And, quote, "I don't think there was another DA office in Massachusetts that wanted to prosecute Karen Reid." Now, here's what...
Nope.
Ooh, the shade.
That's being used. That's awesome.
That's
Out of
pretty
no
much
non-objections interview.
So this is the guy they just mentioned. I forget his name. What was his name?
Connor.
Yeah. So he is run. Well, Morrissey isn't running, right? So did he drop out?
Correct.
This
So-
guy
That's
is
his pony,
basically
though.
taking Morrissey's place in the runoff.
Oh.
He's
So-
a DA, ADA,
It's-
whatever.
So interesting because, and I've only been like, glancing over it, things that come into my feed. I mean, I work 8 days a week for fuck's sake, but I've been seeing things like that have been surfacing, like the text between Good and Procter. It's just like, and I don't mean to laugh because it's disgusting, but it's just like all those months that we were like just frothing with anger and outrage at what was happening and the power
It's
that they had.
validating.
And now it's just, it
It's
really seems
validation.
like
It's
karma.
validation that they were pieces of shit.
Right.
That's
And it's like
infuriating
karma
that they-
though, really, because they're all getting their fucking karma. Morrissey is out.
Exactly.
Proctor's out. Like all of those bad actors are pretty much done and destroyed
They've
because
all
of this,
been
because of
rehomed.
fucking Brian Albert. Brian, what's his face? The other
Higgins.
Higgins, Higgy, and fucking Colin. And all of those cunts that were in there.
Ooh.
Yeah, sorry, I went there because that's what they are.
Janine, this is a fucking family channel.
I'm
Knock it
getting
off with
into
that
that 'cause
fucking
it's
goddamn
anniversary,
language.
for
What the
fuck's
fuck?
It's an anniversary.
Laleen
So,
looks like she's cringing very hard right now.
Oh my
It's
God.
like, you know what-
Always. make my sister red in the face. But you know, Pinky and I, we were walking, we were talking about like, it's like, oh, I'm gonna write my book, you're gonna write my book. And then I was like, I cursed the other day when I was picking my son up, he works with kids. And I was on the phone with Sweet Woman. And I was like, fuck. And I looked over and there's this little kid with a backpack. And I'm like, oh my God, me and my New York mouth. And I was like, that's the name of my book. Me and my New York mouth. Yeah.
Hey, that's appropriate.
It is.
Good name.
It is.
It's a good name
That's
for
it.
I got 3 things because I've been listening the whole time, but just what Janine just said, the part that's infuriating is that all of these precincts and departments have known about these messages for a very long time, and they would not just fire them.
Yeah.
They put them on paid leave. They did these long, I mean, the moment those came out, knowing the power that these people had, should have been fired. And then relationships beyond there should have been looked into immediately.
But now
that was number one.
They had them for years now.
Right.
Somebody knew about it.
Just like firing Proctor after he testified in the trial. Like, y'all weren't going to do anything until it became public.
The
Y'all knew
power
about it,
structure
but not until it got
against-
public did you have to pull the trigger, and that's ridiculous.
Right. The power
I
structure
was
was
watching this other show,
righteousness.
H3, that huge show.
That's one of the things I want to talk about.
They were going in on him on a bunch of misinformation, and if it wasn't for Turtleboy, none of that shit would have ever been exposed.
And that was one of the
That's
other things
right.
I want to talk about. I really hope if Turtleboy doesn't see this stream and doesn't know about what they said yet, I hope April texts him to watch that, or anybody else in here who has that type of relationship and has his number.
Felicia
I
tattled
hope-
on the stream.
Do what?
You know, they
He
got
knows
on
about it?
Felicia for tattling on the stream. She sent
Well,
him
I
a
saw
super.
that, but I didn't know if he knows about it. But I'm hoping whatever story that ruffled her feathers so bad, I hope that he does a video about it and calls her out. And it would be great if he went on their stream and debated her, because they have such a large audience. I would love for her audience to
Oh,
hear
they're not gonna do that.
what he
They
has
will
to say.
not do that.
No, their podcast is a pretty quote safe space.
I think
free
he should
from
call her
outside
out on
thought.
X and let all of her people see all the lies.
It's not
3
that
was
kind
a
of school,
question though. For Sweet Woman, I heard
Oh,
you say that you have local police officer friends who will go to their grave thinking Karen's guilty, and one of them at least cited that the injuries to his arm are road rash.
Yeah.
The state didn't even say that. The experts didn't even say that. And how
That's
would it make sense that he would have road rash on his arm and end up 10 feet in the yard after supposedly sliding on the ground just on his arm?
That's what
Or
so
on concrete.
that was someone that I knew that said that, and I told him he's an idiot, and I stopped talking to him altogether.
You're loyal. You know, my family reunion was recently, which is why I couldn't take off for Teebs's hearing, which was canceled anyway. So I'm definitely going to try to go for the next one. But at that reunion, you know, we do it once a year. And last year, which was right before the verdict, I broached the subject with my cousins who are all retired, you know, NYPD. So it was a little touchy at first. And I was like, you know, really talking about the case. And it was so funny to get together with them this year. I didn't even bring it up. Like last year, it was totally in the bloodstream. It was like every day, right? Like it was just, it was a movement, and it was just, it consumed so much of my life, your lives, you know. They brought it up to me, and my cousin's son, whose father is retired Leo, brother is a current NYPD. He said, you know, everything that you said last year, and he laughed. He said, it happened. It basically happened. And talking to my retired Leo cousin, you know, it was validating, you know, because so much came through during the trial. And I have to say, it was the whole team, and it was justice and righteousness, but it was also Bobby. Ms. Bobby, when you point to who put John in the
Bobby.
house and made Ian Whiffen admit, so and I'm paraphrasing something whereabout, so it's likely that John was in the house based on the steps, and that's what I was talking to my cousin about, the evidence.
So you can never tell if James is serious. What's up, James Jackson?
James Jackson.
You can never tell.
Regardless, thank you.
I don't trust it.
Yeah, I don't believe that shit. Fuck that. He does this all the time, dude. He does this all the time. They did it to Ray right before they fucked with Ray. Fuck that guy.
He comes in here all the
Oh my
time.
god.
Yeah, I know he does. He makes the rounds. He acts like a nice guy, and then he goes on JFK stream and acts like a fucking piece of shit. Fuck him.
Guys, wait, there's a possum in my flower garden right now.
Oh, they're my favorite.
MJ, only you would say that. I say, oh, there's a possum.
They're so good. They eat bugs.
Yes, they eat bugs.
They're so cute.
She's full of love.
Holly stepped on a baby bunny the other day, you guys, and it squeaked. It was like, "Ee!" And I was like, ah!
But it lived, right?
How did that happen? How do you manage to do that?
Ugh, my lawnmower is broken, and I don't know what's living in my grass right now.
Yeah, they burrow down, and you can actually mow.
Put the headphones, sweet woman. You'll never know.
I'm terrified to mow the lawn.
Just carry on.
Ticks.
Just say it's a rock. I rolled over a rock.
That's how I broke the lawnmower.
Did you bring up the amended complaint yet, so we can see exactly what was said about the Turtleboy was right stuff? I haven't been able to look at anything on the internet today.
No, I think that's what Melanie Little was doing today, comparing the two, see what was changed. So if you want to watch it, I'm sure she explained it well.
Anybody in the chat, is that basically what they did, was amended it and said that if he says that?
Lubin sent me the new one, the amended one, but when it opens up, it won't let me share it. So.
Oh,
really?
Look at this. Look
It's
at this,
just a
guys. The
PDF.
tides are turning. I don't mean to interrupt. The tides are turning. Dean, you are becoming my man crush. Thanks, Baker. Fuck you, Danny.
Oh.
Baker's stealing me from you, Danny. How's it feel? Baker's now the man stealer.
Mary B's
Baker's now the man stealer.
Mary B is ruining my love triangles now too.
I ruin everything.
Well, did Dean hear what Baker said on his stream? Well, yeah, Dean made the chat, so he had to have heard that. Okay, never mind.
I watch everything nowadays. I've actually been so consumed by all the content lately. I used to never watch anything. I'm in everybody's chats now, dude. It's fucked up.
I'm fucking sick of it. You're everywhere
how do
I
you
go.
how do you even work, Dean?
Dude, I have a lot of time. I have a lot of free time at work. I'm in everybody's chats. I'm in all the fucking spaces, dude. What
He gets taken out to dinner everywhere he goes.
Dean, when are you coming back to the Northeast?
Well, right now I'm in Buffalo.
That doesn't count.
But
Sorry, Barbara.
Oh God, Baker's got jokes.
That's hilarious.
I'd be careful with that one, Baker.
Be careful though. Dean is not going to keep it private.
I'm I'm also obsessive. Just saying,
He's
Baker.
got a big mouth, which is one of his second best trait.
Danny, I think I think we got to show one more time.
Here we go.
All right, I'm ready.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna take that.
All right, guys. One more time for the one more time. Guys, check out the new merch store. This is Danny's new merch store, guys. We have hoodies. I swear to God, MJ, if you're gonna fucking groan while I do this, you should be fucking kicked. It's the one thing I enjoy doing on here, okay? So guys,
sure you
this
drop
is
the link.
MJ, I swear to God. I swear to God, interrupt me one more goddamn time while I'm chilling. Interrupt me one more goddamn time. Okay, guys, this is the Rat House Media.
I need to know. What are you gonna do today?
Come on. Danny, can you just mute them? Like, we're trying to show. Can you just mute them during the show?
All right, I'll let you do it.
All right. Rat House Media Winx Edition hoodie, guys. This comes in chestnut. I didn't even know chestnuts look like that. It comes in cypress. What's a cypress? It comes in black, the classic black, small, medium, large, extra large, double extra large, and triple extra large. Guys, this is a beautiful hoodie. And check out the model. We had to pay this guy tons of money to model this shirt. I don't like his jeans. It doesn't go with the hoodie that well, but the hoodie looks fucking beautiful, guys. Let's check out this one, guys. You're gonna want this one. This one has, if it'll ever load, this one has the Rat House Media flag on the back, guys. It comes in black. It comes in charcoal heather. Charcoal heather, guys. It's a zip up. It's a zip up hoodie. It comes in navy. It comes in alpine green. I can't even tell that that's green. I'm colorblind, guys. This one, not for the bigger people. It only comes up to double XL. So if you're fatter, you're gonna want to get the original one I showed you guys, but check out this one. This is a regular hoodie, guys. It's Rat House Media. It's got the Rat House Media logo on the back. It's also got the Rat House Media logo. This time we paid a female model. Guys, look how cute it looks, guys. But check this out. Desert Dust. Guys, that's white. That's white. It looks right. Guys, heather gray. Come on, guys. You got to buy this. Once again, it's not for the biggins. This one only comes up to double XL. You're going to want to buy it. Guys, the most important thing you're going to want to buy, of course, it is the Danny and Dean Do the Internet. Actually, sorry, that's Dean and Danny. I don't agree with that name. It should be Danny's name first, but it says Dean and Danny Do the Internet. It comes in black, it comes in navy, and it comes in charcoal. You're going to want to buy it. Buy it in every size. Guys, give Danny all your money. Buy.
Show the back of it too, because it's got the Rat House emblem on the back.
Too late. It's over. He's done.
Did you
job
Felicia
in,
comment? She called you QVC Dean. And it
could be like an auctioneer.
I believe
Could you
that
be
is
auctioneer?
I believe that is the shirt that Mad Stork was wearing last night, right?
That is.
We have that Dean already.
Yes.
Let me find him. Got QVC Dean in here somewhere. Come on.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so now that I'm not shilling, now you guys want to be fucking quiet, but while I'm shilling, you guys want to talk the whole fucking thing? Is that what's going on? Is that what's happening?
We're giving you what you wanted.
How much did we pay the models?
I never get salty with Dean.
Did the woman get paid the same amount?
There you are. In all your glory.
That is me.
And where's the
I
video?
do own that hat.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Are you following me, camera guy?
No, we gotta put the video.
It's the ShamWow.
Yeah, the dancing and
Some of these are crazy. This is my favorite though.
I am fat shaming James Jackson.
Dan Connor. Fucking Connor, where are you? God damn.
That is
When
very
did I show up?
very hard for me to see, but I can somewhat see it. Yes, it says Ban Connor.
That's terrible.
Oh, stop it. You know,
Where is Connor?
Where is Connor?
This is our anniversary.
So when is Teebs having
Oh,
another,
we banned him.
when is his hearing?
Finally.
Was it rescheduled, MJ?
think-
Yeah, when?
Wasn't it in July?
I think so.
Oh, July 1st?
July 17th or something?
Yeah, because it's while I'm on vacation.
Aw, damn it.
I know.
I'll come up for that, for sure.
Oh, thanks.
I just need a few weeks to put in for it.
anybody in the chat
well-
got the date?
Cheryl or Robin G would know, for sure.
Turtle
So,
Boy's motion
Missy,
to
when is
dismiss.
your... What's that, Lolly?
They're saying the 14th. Somebody did.
All right.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's Bastille Day. Bastille Day.
I
Bastille.
think I'm busy that day.
What are you celebrating the French Revolution?
No. No. I would like to be.
Something
but
else.
The French Revolution. God.
That's what happened on July 14th. That's Bastille Day, when the French had they won or something.
Yeah.
The history rat over here.
I love history.
Yeah.
Titan Uranus.
What up?
Winner,
Yeah.
best of the day.
As I roll my R. You don't do that in French.
Titan Uranus. That is the best
You
hand.
get handle of the day.
That's funny.
I see somebody said James, the clothes are unisex, which is perfect because you look like a lesbian now.
Somebody said that, huh?
Somebody said that in the chat. I don't know who it could have been, but that's fucking
chatters.
rude. Don't say those things.
You rascals.
Don't be rude, people. This one more time. Try to read the super chats, and then let's go ride some turtles.
Yeah, there's a lot to read, so
Where
get
are
to
we at
work.
on our goals right now? On their new goal.
No, it doesn't matter. We're good.
Yes.
It
We're
ain't
good.
Wait, who's all in this? Oh wow.
Everybody, you didn't see this a minute ago? This is fucking.
I can't see the screen like while I'm working or driving. Oh,
Yeah,
look at
Tori-
poor Nina.
Tori made a song too,
got
but
Nina.
lost in Canada. I've been trying to get her to
No.
come up, but she's not listening or answering her phone.
Who's that?
Toy.
Oh.
Come on, Toy.
Where are you?
Get our ass up here.
Here's the journey. One more.
Yourself.
Let's do it.
Raise a toast, let it roll. We're celebrating Danny Show. Puff, puff, pass, come take a ride. Rat House Media, 200 tonight.
That car kills me.
Turtleboy fell asleep on a live stream one night. We all slept with him, made a lullaby, played it right. Toy dropping beats as we meme and dream. Stream sniping hood boogers. Would you believe it? Steve caught a squirrel, thought he turned the tide, but the squirrel got him whipped, left him petrified. Dean and Danny did the internet, sat on Danny's lap. It's a sight we won't forget. 200 episodes of Spaces Never Stop. Rat suits from Toy, techno, Dean, shilling, slap chops. If you miss out, you are a clown, a clown. Rat House Media, it's the talk of the town. Talk of the town. We swiveled our hips, Trader J Brill set the phone. Danny trying not to laugh, pulling his hat, brim down. Kick it in Discord, undynamic energy will show. Celebrate this moment, let the bacon beats flow. Deep thoughts with Kev, 777 in the sky. We did it, Tommy, we did it. LTL cry, Mary B, broken ankle, trying to feed the birds. Fiona's butt in a can, but his cry farts we heard. Danny sent us all to our Radiant State TV. Did we get put on a watch list? I guess we'll see. Redirect, roulette, place your bets. It's wild, celebrating 200 episodes. Let it ride! 200 episodes, party at the elbow room. Turkey and math, gold chains, shady hats too. It's a celebration, no one's taking us down. Rat House Media, it's the talk of the town. It's the talk of the town. Reed free, Kelsey Fitzsimmons too. Piston solo cups, critter cams with a view. 200 episodes, the legends will thrive. Rat House Media, let's keep the dream alive.
That's good as fuck.
Yay.
Woo!
That's one of Tori's.
No, that's
Okay.
that's
I hadn't seen that one yet. That was so good. That was so funny.
that possibly was made by a sandwich. I can't confirm nor deny,
Or deny. Here.
but everybody made it. That was a pretty good walk through the last 8 months, though. Maybe.
It was good.
All right, Dan, you ready to use that voice for good?
I am. Let's do it.
All right. Y'all got to let Dean shill now. And whoever's making all that racket.
Oh, can you hear my cat?
Yes.
I don't think it's a cat.
Okay, sorry.
I think that's a cat. Yeah.
Oh, it sounded like wind or static. All right, here we go. We got to go quick, Dean. 60.
All right, Garth
Five.
McHale 9539 for a Canadian $10 says first.
Boom. That's what it's all fucking about. We can stop reading them right there.
Oh, it's not a cat. It's actually Janine. Dusty Rose LA for $9.99 says, let's get this party started. I have no idea what that first emoji is. Confetti emoji and then party face emoji.
Nice.
Michelle Smalls, member for 5 months, says, happy anniversary, Danny and ChatRats. One love.
One love.
Genuine for $10 says, happy anniversary, Danny and RatHouseMedia.
Thank you.
Lone Star Gal 4, member for 1 month, says, happy anniversary. Love you all.
Lone Star, thank you.
Chronically Challenged, member for 4 months, says, hey, friends. Smoke emoji, smoke emoji, smoke emoji. Happy anniversary. Rock hands. I think that's how you would say that. Rock hands emoji.
Rock on emoji.
Rock on. That's better. You're good, Mayor B. Thunder 1966 for $9.99 says, happy 1 year anniversary and 200th episode.
Thank you.
Lisa MD Tobin for $9.99 says, 1 year, woohoo, confetti emoji, something emoji, party emoji, balloon emoji. I can't even see what those other ones are. It's a lot harder
so that
on
was
the
a champagne,
laptop.
a disco ball, and then dancing.
Dance.
Dance. You know, like Dean does in all the videos.
I do. Michelle Smalls, 8395, gifted 1 RatHouseMedia membership.
Thank you, Smalls.
The Sweet Woman for $10 says, happy 1 year anniversary. Heart emoji, something emoji, smoke emoji, smoke emoji, smoke emoji, rat emoji, confetti emoji.
He's not on his home rig. He's on his travel.
Yeah, it's a little harder on the laptop.
Supervising.
Melissa Filson, 3755, member for 3 months, says, happy anniversary. Love the rat fam. Rat emoji, smoke emoji.
Nice.
Gemage, 9.
Jay.
No, that's Gemage. It's clearly Gemage. You're not gonna sneak one over on me, Danny. That's Gemage. Gemage for £9.99 says, happy anniversary, Rat House, smoke emoji, heart emoji. TC Maylin, member for 7 months, says, so thankful to be here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The virtual juror for $10 says, massive congrats to you for surviving 1 year and 200 episodes of this circus. Rat emoji, confetti emoji. The chat rats deserve a medal for sitting through it. Keep sniffing out shenanigans. Cheers to 200 more. Smoke emoji, I think.
Hey, virtual juror.
What was it?
Cheers.
It's a cheers with champagne.
It is a cheers. The Sweet Woman, who is the same as Sweet Woman and Super Sweet Woman, as we found out, gifted 10 RatHouseMedia memberships.
So generous.
So generous. Dean Talks 2. I heard
It
that
was
guy's
until
gay as
he
shit.
went up to me.
Oh
I
my
heard that
Loser.
Loser.
That guy. This guy.
You're a loser, guy.
This guy is about as gay as James Jackson is a lesbian. For $99.99 says, give Danny all your money.
And then he did.
Sparkly Rabbit 444RN, member for 1 month, says, congrats, 200th episode.
Appreciate it, Sparkly.
LML Bun Bun 77 for $10 says, happy first anniversary and 200th show. Time to party. Confetti emoji, party emoji, confetti emoji, party emoji, confetti emoji, party emoji.
Thank you, Bunny.
1977 Felicia for $10 says, H3 podcast timed me out for saying Turtleboy has a huge heart, then went on to lie about him. Sounded like KP talking.
It did. Like they used her ex for their info.
I'm sure they're restreaming that everywhere.
Yep. 1977 Felicia again for $5 says, watch H3 live from today when they discuss Turtleboy near end of stream.
Yep, we did.
Cajun Butterfly for $99.99 says, happy 1 year anniversary, party emoji, confetti emoji, champagne emoji. Happy to be a chat rat, smoke emoji, rat emoji, sparkling heart emoji. Meatball Morrissey Sketty Stain for $9.99 says, congratulations on 1 year, smoke emoji, confetti emoji, party emoji, confetti emoji.
Meatball's doing very early morning shows for you early morning risers, so look out for her page. And you'll have somewhere to hang out at 5 in the morning.
Sandy D630 for $10 says, congrats, rats.
Thank you, Sandy D.
Angie M 1984 member for 4 months says, happy 1 year anniversary, RatHouseMedia. Love being a chat rat.
Love it.
Katie K.
Did you
Katie K.
Did you say 5 a.m.?
Yes.
Danny? Nice.
Yeah, that's what I said. 5.
That's
Early.
disgusting.
My time.
That's
your time? Oh my
That's a terrible time.
If I'm awake at that time, and it's bad.
Yeah, if I'm awake at that time, I'm gonna bang my head on the sink, as JFK would say. Katie K.
Can't be as lucky as you guys.
Katie K for $50.
Do and get up then. Let me tell you.
Katie K for $50 says, you make all grandpas want to trade their orthopedic sneakers and walkers in for podcasting gear and vaping. Winks and Wilts for $200 says, happy anniversary, RatHouseMedia. Boston Gingy for $99.99 says, true crime social OG. Confetti emoji, ball dropping emoji with confetti in it, I think. Congrats, RatHouseMedia. Love you all. Hashtag ban Connor.
That's right.
Love
Fuck
the
that.
ban.
Love you.
You better go fast. 3 minutes.
Well, I would, but people just keep talking, Danny. I mean, tell your panel to shut up, man. I don't know what to tell you. Criminally confident became a YouTube member.
Go for it.
I just said it.
You said it.
Come on, Danny. Keep up.
On to the next one. There we go.
Silly 171 became a YouTube member.
Thank you.
1977 Felicia for $20 says, happy anniversary. So glad to be around smart people after that H3 live. LOL. It gets worse, by the way.
It did get worse.
1977 Felicia for $5 says, you need an interrupt song too. LOL.
Yes, we do.
Genuine for $100 says, here for the party and Dean's Micro Machine advertisements.
Thank you.
Forget Me Not 916 for $10 says, congrats to Danny and all the rat emoji. Also, is Dean a spy because he's always in a different location?
Yes, he is.
No, I'm just homeless and I live out of hotel rooms. Forget Me Not.
I need to go back and say it and let Genuine know that Micro Machines aren't the only thing he's promoting.
Meatball Morrissey Sketty Stain for $9.99 says, in a past life, were you that guy from ShamWow? I was. I beat up a hooker. I definitely beat up a hooker. Sarah Eliz Jones for $36.50. I didn't even know you could personalize it like that. $36.50 for 365 days of RatHouseMedia. Cheers to many more. Smiley face.
Definitely.
Rich Mason G3W member for 1 month says morons. Is he talking about us?
I think he's talking about H3.
I mean, it fits either way. It fits either way. Jack Spy member for 3 months says happy anniversary. Happy anniversary to you two. US Lily 80 for $50 said, sorry, Mary B. Dean forced me to say he rocks. If not, he would tell Danny to take wrench LMAO. Happy anniversary.
Honey, no, I can't tell Danny to take your wrench.
Danny's not going to listen to
How do
you.
you know I don't talk to Danny Thomas?
Brian Jr.'s Frozen Donuts, member for 3 months, says, hashtag stretching bears boomhole. Angel Baby 3-2 for $10 says, hashtag Team Mary B and ban Dean. Sideways laughing emoji. Winky kissy face emoji.
1 minute left.
Gen X Erica for $50 says, happy anniversary, Rat House Media. Hashtag Team Mary B, but Dean is still my YouTube crush. Laughing sideways emoji, heart emoji, and then it says in parentheses, purple heart emoji. I can be your YouTube crush, but I am a flaming gay, as James Jackson points out in the chat 20 times.
So you'd know, Dean. That was
What's
so
up?
sweet. She put the color in parentheses so you'd know what color the heart
Oh, that's what it was. Regular RN96 for $19.99 says, congrats, chat rats. Confetti emoji, confetti emoji, confetti emoji.
Thank you, RN.
Fearless Farm Girl, $9.99 says, late but goals.
Definitely. Love some Fearless Farm Girl.
Garth McHale, 95.39, member for 5 months, says, Danny, I miss Dean, but my aim is improving. That's a quote from Danny. Needs more K-Bell for $9.99 says, late but I'm here. Happy 1 year, Rat House. Confetti emoji, party emoji. Love y'all. Thanks for all the laughs, vibes, and good times. Heart emoji.
Thanks for being here.
Shenanigans 06 for $9.99 says, last, can I pet that dog? Happy birthday, confetti emoji. Colleen 2515, member for 1 month. You are all amazing. Happy anniversary. LML Bun 77, member for 5 months, says 5 months with the chat rats. 1977 Felicia for $2 says, play Will making money last night because we all trolled Turtleboy.
That was hilarious. If y'all did not watch that, that was so funny.
Dusty Rose LA for $4.99 says, just because Danny is stressing about the time, deep breaths, we can be late.
Oh.
That was the last one we can do. I'm the chef.
Alrighty.
Hey, Scott, I'm here.
Oh, you're the ShamWow guy.
Yes, I'm the ShamWow guy.
Oh, okay. I thought it was to me because of the fast talking shilling of your channel. That makes sense.
Yeah, but you still can't be the ShamWow guy. It's too late. It's already happened. It's already happened. The redirect is set. Say goodbye to your friends. Let's go ride some turtles.
Bye, friends.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye,
Happy
y'all.
anniversary.
Thanks
Happy
for
anniversary, brother. And
Yep.
sisters.
Love you,
Yep.
Janine.
Thank
Love
you.
you, Pauline.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
we
you
miss
missed
one?
Bells.
Yeah, did we
a
miss
lot.
one?
Missed
I
about
missed
30.
a lot.
Well, thank you for all of them. That was great.
So generous. Thank you.
Well, Val wants Dean merch. Just Dean.
Oh, just me.
Yeah, I'm trying to scroll back and see them, but I know we got to leave. I just don't see hers.
It should be a Techno Viking
Oh,
Dean shirt.
Giant G showed up at the last second.
Wow.
Hey, my friends.
I just don't see it.
Tell me which day is your birthday, whether it's the 14th or the 15th. Oh, Laura J, my friends. Love to see you.
Yep. Well, come hang out with us in the Turtle Boy chat.
Yeah, I'll go ride.
Happy birthday to all of
Yay.
Congratulations, Danny.
I
you.
miss you too,
Missing
Laura.
my wife who wouldn't take the link.
Congrats, brother. Who didn't? No, you don't out anybody.
Oh, she said, Dean, do you have your own merch store?
That's hilarious.
Dean, do you have your own merch without Danny on it? Can we buy two? Asking for a friend. Oh, that's mean. Now I feel bad about reading that. Come on, Val. Danny's my guy. That's fucked up.
On that note, like
Tick, 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 boom. Tick, 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 boom. tick, 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 boom. Pressure build, detonate, tick, boom. Too late now, can't moderate, tick, just give me flash, let's go. Everybody talking, nobody compose. You should've just let me be, but nah, you knew what I do. Who I am, you know who I am. Tick, tick, tick. Robbing and weaving where you telegraph hate. Flash bows pop every time I breathe. Whole world watching, enjoy those front row seats. Say my name, watch the algorithm screen. Turtleboy! You drama sales on the fumes of my pike tails. Free clickbait for all the mirror ultimate. Bum for town clownies. Better all town clownies in the cheap seats. I built this house, you built noise, I built proof. Woo. Time to raise this roof. Time to expose the hard truth. Now the spotlight stuck on you. Oh, po baby boo. Tick, 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 boom. Truth hit the room, stand clear. Tick, boom. Funny now, they fear. Tick, boom. Flash bows, no escape. Tick, boom. Clock ran out on fake. Receipts stacked like bricks on file. You throw stones, I archive wild. Smear campaign, panic press, but facts don't bend the cognitive dissonance. You had to poke the turtle, you know I'm a snapper, right? You about to. You should've just let me be. Damn people, you knew better. Tick, tick, boom. Pressure build, detonate. Tick, boom. Too late now, can't moderate. Tick, boom. Camouflage, case closed. Everybody talking, nobody compose. Should've just let me be. Tick, tick, boom, tick, boom, tick, 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 boom, tick, tick, boom, tick, tick, boom.